Usually your girl is not here doing this, but I'm sick. I feel like shit. I had to take off of work today. I couldn't be in people's face today. You know, like some people, they rude. They'll go to work sick and shit, coughing over everything. Then you touching their germs. Next thing you know, you sick. I'm not like that. I care about the people. Some people. More or less people in this space. But my girl, Lady Quano, hey girl, where that where that hot sauce at? So I'm here with y'all today. We gonna talk, okay? And we gonna keep it real. Because y'all know, that's why some people fuck with me on this space, because I keep it real. I keep it real. Okay? So how y'all doing today? What is it? What's today? December 2nd, 2025, Texas. Life is the same out here. Is bullshit. Life is bullshit out here. Life is bullshit out here. You know, this is so what I do for a living, right? I'm an assistant property manager. And I work at a senior living property, right? 55 and older. When some people like 55 isn't a senior, it's not. 55 isn't a senior, but the Caucasians get that 55. If you go into a black neighborhood, the age is 62. So I work at a tax credit property, which is a lot of work, and you have to be at least, and where I work, 55. But this is a predominantly Caucasian area. If you go to the black area, it is tax credit as well. You have to be 62. So already differences and disparities, and you know. So I work with people, and you know how they was having these talks not too long ago about EBT, and somehow me coming up there and saying, you know, I have EBT and I understand how people will feel about the EBT and etc. You know, I got attacked. The fuck? I got attacked. I got attacked by a hater. Okay? Haters. Okay? From my understanding, EBT is really for for children first. Let me say that. EBT is for children first. Okay? And I have 5 children. Okay? 6, 5, 4, 1, 5 months. 6 months. 6 months and 3 days. So I qualified. Now this is what's sad, right? So I work with elderly people in their 90s. Y'all better prepare, because I know a lot of us is young on here. People in their 90s, their 80s, their 70s. And they're only getting approved for $23 a month. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? $23 a month for seniors who can't work and are only receiving Social Security. This world is fucked up. I had a lady yesterday to come to live on a property. She was only getting $10 a month. Man. So, I'm just letting y'all know, because I know a lot of us on here, we're not really over 40, 45. Y'all better prepare for y'all future. Y'all better get that 401k right. Y'all better make sure y'all get some life insurance for your children if you have any. Y'all better make sure that you are good and ready for when you do get over the age of 50, going on 60, you'll have something for yourself. Because I'm going to let you know, not only does this world not give a damn, seems like a lot of people, especially this internet people, don't give a damn either. It seems like a lot of people don't give a fuck. I heard people saying, what was it? I was at DJ Help Discord the other day. And this black guy was like, yeah, I'm scared right now because I think that these 2 men I just fired, look, check this out. I think these 2 men I just fired are going to come back and beat me up. Well, why? What happened? I had to fire them because they worked 3 hours of overtime without permission. Nigga, you fired someone for working overtime. You could have gave them a warning. You could have said something. But instead, Then I asked him, why didn't you just give him a warning? You know what his response was? And my mama always told me, Teraney, don't be so quick to judge the white managers because the black managers be doing the most too. You know what this motherfucker said? He said, I asked him, why didn't you just give him a warning? And his response was, because I didn't have to. Nigga! So you take your power and you decide to do something so corrupt with it, which is let these people go. These people might have families. These people trying to take care of their bills, all this expensive ass food, expensive car note. And as a black man, they know how hard it is to make it in this world. You decided to let these people go because they worked overtime. And it wasn't even just him that let them go. His manager, his Caucasian male manager, told him to go let them people go. Bro, so they got you doing the dirty work. It's just a lot of heartless people in this world. A lot of people that don't give a damn about y'all. I care. I'm trying to make it to heaven, and I hope y'all trying to make it to heaven too. Speaking of making it to heaven, you know one thing that don't want to let you make it to heaven is homosexuality. Gay shit. Let me tell y'all something. Being gay, that shit don't help you make it to heaven. Your ass going straight to hell. I don't care how much we talk about it and leave them people alone, you know. No. I'm just letting y'all know that shit would get you in trouble, okay? It would get you in trouble. Let me show y'all why a lot of black women are single. I'm gonna show y'all why. Oh, let me check my chat. Before I show y'all why a lot of black women are really single, okay? Hey, Reese. Hey, Lady Quantum. Okay. The urban landlord. I would like to interview you. Okay. I'm going to keep it real, though. I just want to let you know. I'm not going on your show to be fake. I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I'm going to be awesome, but I'm going to be real. So, absolutely. Girl, you grown now. I am grown now. I'm fucking almost 40 years old. Okay. Mr. Center of the World. Good day, Queen Teraney. Facts. Shit. Good day. I feel like shit today. I had to take off of work, so this is why I'm able to spend time with y'all. Okay. Let me see who else. My girl, Bomb. Hey, girl. Hey, Bomb. Ignite TV. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Hell, with gasoline. Gasoline is crazy. That's why you firing niggas because they working overtime so they can feed their family. Nigga, you going to hell. I'm just saying. For real. Nah, for real, bro. Look, on my channel, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I'm not gonna be fake with y'all. I'm gonna be Teraney. This is who Fatty and Ilkan Ali, this is who they want to shut up. So fuck it. I'm not fucking going over there no more. I'm not finna shut my fucking mouth while I'm talking to no white caucus that's coming on people's panel talking about 60% of black men go to jail before the age of 25. I'm not finna shut my mouth when you say, oh, black women got herpes. Fuck that. What's the point of having a panel when you don't want the panel to talk? I don't understand it. I went over there to the smoke show yesterday with Ilkan Ali. Fatty was on it. And then I didn't even know that my girl Jazz was in the back. Y'all, we could have had a good show yesterday. A good show. But guess what Fatty and Ilkan Ali did? They left me and Jazz in the back. They left us in the back. So you got people that's talking about us, just like Pearlie. You got people that saying negative things about us, but you kept me. And then, y'all, look, not only was Jazz and I in the back, we was in the back for 30 minutes. I don't know if y'all watched that smoke show yesterday with Ilkan Ali and Fatty, but Jazz and I was in the back for 30 minutes at least. Him and Ilkan had discussed amongst each other not to let Jazz and I up. Are you crazy? So you couldn't be man enough, neither one of you guys could have been man enough and say, hey, Teraney, hey, Jazz, we're going to do this the next time. We're not going to let y'all up. You guys decided to talk amongst your motherfucking selves, not let us up, even though the topic was down there about us, and don't even communicate that with us. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. You did something awesome for me, great, but that doesn't mean you get to hold it over my head and be disrespectful to me, bro. So, fuck it. Teraney's gonna be who Teraney's gonna be, and if you don't like it, I'm not going on your panel. That's it. Mom said not leaving them alone would get you kicked out of heaven. What you mean, Mom? I think once you in heaven, you can't get kicked out. I mean, once you actually make it up there. What? Look, this is why it's not Ignite TV. It's Ignite. If you suck a dick, you would be hell burning in sticks. Okay. All right, Urban. I'm going to keep it real. Thanks, girl. Okay, let me try to get through these messages. Okay. Yes, and I just said this to Jazz. If you guys want us, ladies, to all have a panel, hit the Cash App, okay? So we can get that ready, going, support us, ladies. I would love for us to all have an open panel with ladies. All right, let me get to this. Let me get to why women are single. Let me show you guys why Black women are single. Okay, this was very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. Oh, I did that backwards. Okay, I think it's this one. Nope, it's this one. All right. Women are single. I didn't know this. I bet you did. What's up, Savage? Women are single. I didn't know this. Nah, because women can pull more than men can. But this is why a lot of us are single, man. Y'all, this is the secret that y'all don't want to talk about. Okay? I don't know how many black men are on the panel right now. But this is the secret that you guys don't really want to talk about. But you have to understand. We know. We know. We raise y'all. We know your secrets. We know your secrets. This is kind of why a lot of people in this space be like, that black women. Because we know. We know. And y'all really should be praising us because we really ain't saying nothing. We ain't telling nobody what we know. I'm sick of hearing black women this and black women that. That shit sounds gay. That shit sounds gay. Any woman going on the panel talk about black women this and black women that, your ass is out of line. Come on, man. Now I understand we do stupid shit. Baby mamas acting fucking dumb and shit. But bro, come on, man. I'm so sick of the leader putting all the accountability on the woman. I've never heard a king blame his village. Never heard a king blame his village. I don't think kings do that. Let's be honest.
Not too long ago, a popular TikToker by the name of Hashan2 went viral. He got caught on a videotape doing something inappropriate with another man.
Oh my fucking gosh. Excuse my language. I just want to let y'all know I haven't seen this. This is me watching this with y'all. This shit is already starting off gay. Oh my God.
The problem was he openly had a girlfriend. And at first, he did not want to say that it was him on the video. But after a certain while, he had no choice but to say this.
I'm here to get some DL allegations that was put against me. That was me in the video.
Oh my God.
I was cheating. I did have a girlfriend at the time. And looking back on this shit is just a lot for me. Like, I'm going through a lot personally, just with people hitting me up and text me about the shit. And instead of lying about it, honestly, I thought this was my time to, come clean to my peoples, my girlfriend, my family, my homies, all that. The shit was me. And all I could really say is, like, I apologize. Not to people, but to my girlfriend especially. Especially, like, all the lying I was doing, all the sneaking around, all the saying I'm going with my homie.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta catch my breath. Hold on. I gotta catch my breath. Oh, Lord have mercy. This young man was caught. Oh, I don't even want to say it. You know what has happened, Bomb. I don't even want to say it.
The whole time I was laid up with a nigga.
I don't know if he crying or if he's sick, because I'm sick and I'm sniffing. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that he might be sick. Because what you crying for? What you crying for?
So again, he comes out and owns it, and so he follows up that video.
And I am at fault here, due to the fact that it was a different way for me to go about it, and I didn't, and I chose to deliberately cheat, lie, and manipulate my girlfriend while in a relationship with her to try experimenting things out with the same gender. And for that, I apologize to her. I apologize to her family. I apologize to all the stress, agony, and pain that I caused her mentally.
Now, what's kind of confusing is that he's saying girlfriend. Do you mean ex-girlfriend? Because if she is still your girlfriend, baby girl, you think he gonna stop? Come on, let's have this conversation. Do you think he gonna stop? I don't care if he was cheating on you with your mama. Do you think he's going to stop? He's not. He's not. I honestly, once someone has cheated on you, let it go. The disrespect, the boundary is no longer there. It's gone. They have erased the boundary. It's gone. If someone cheats on you, just let it go. Just let it go. You can forgive them, but keep it pushing.
And I honestly just hope that I can move forward from this, and I hope that I can find some clarity in myself and in my sexuality, and really trying to figure out where I stand with myself, and really trying to figure out if I can come to terms with what I'm attracted to.
So basically what we saw was accountability and an ownership of being deceitful to his girlfriend. He was dealing with men. He understands that something is unique about his sexuality, and he's even admitted that in this post. Thanks for the support, guys. After giving it a lot of thought and self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion that I identify as a bisexual. Thanks for all the supportive messages and uplifting comments, and for all my haters, I'll continue to be myself no matter what anybody has to say about it, and live in my truth.
So, this is how I feel about a lot of people in this space, man. And we'll continue with the video. But I absolutely feel like a lot of men on this space are gay. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, right? I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But when you start talking about women, talking down on them, telling them that they ain't shit, blah, 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 then what do you like? Then what do you like? If it's a woman that you continue to talk down on, what do you like? It can't be women. Even the guy last night that was on that show with Ilkan, he said that he relates to just Pearly. What do y'all like? Dear black men, what can really please y'all? What really makes y'all happy? It has to be this shit.
Coming out, hashtag DL, not DL anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. This man has a lot of hateful comments under his posts. But then again, he's been posting some interesting content, like him hanging out with a guy who's obviously trying to kiss him. And then on the next clip is him with his girlfriend. This guy is from Chicago. And this is something that has been happening a lot on the internet. He isn't the only person.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit making it hard for the females to fuck with me, son. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, they last tweaking, y'all last tripping. Females, when I hit, I use condoms. I don't know, bro, son. My damn. I need. They don't be really. I do is get in, get some else for some fucking. But when I do hit, I use a condom on my damn Magnum, to be exact.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, this shit crazy. Yo, these young niggas, oh my God. Oh my God. So you think because you put a condom on your pee-pee and then you start putting it in the boy from the, oh my God, Lord. I think I'd rather be at work. Oh my God, bro.
Right? You saw this shit?
So this is a dude with other men in the background talking about the fact that he's dealing with transgenders, but at least he used condoms though, right? He might get some, you know what, from them. I believe you refer to it as top, but he's trying to not make it seem like what he's doing is actually queer based or LGBTQ based. He's trying to make it seem like it's very normal, when in all actuality, people would at first qualify this as being DL based. But stop. You no longer can say this, because what he's actually doing is he's living in his truth. And he's living in his truth because he's a straight appearing man. He seems like he's the same kind of dude that could beat somebody up or do something crazy in the streets. But he's out here admitting that he's sleeping with transgender women, and you'd be surprised. But there is a reason why this is happening.
I'm attracted to bisexual men.
Hold on, let me, oh Lord, I gotta catch my breath. This shit is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. Why do y'all hate us? Dear black man, what the fuck did we do to make y'all say, you know what? I'm going to go to the other side. The same side. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, I gotta catch my breath. Oh, Lord, I gotta catch my breath. And this is the shit that's not talked about on this space. This is what's not talked about on this space. A lot of y'all don't want to talk about this shit on this space because half of the motherfuckers in the chat is probably doing this shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. And then this bitch already started talking about I like bisexual men. Oh, Lord have mercy.
And so when manic, I'm on Grindr as a straight woman. Honestly, I think I'm a little bit bi myself, but I haven't had like a lesbian adult experience, and I'm just waiting for that to happen, but I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Wait, I'm sorry, who and what? I'm sorry, I wasn't even listening to what she said because Bomb Cherry done distracted the heck out of me. I told someone this last night. Women are attracted to bisexual men. Why? So for what? Oh, Lord. So, bitch, you don't like it when your nigga cheat on you, but you okay. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. Because they cute. Bob, be quiet.
It's a bisexual man. And so when manic, I'm on Grindr as a straight woman. Honestly, I think I'm a little bit bi myself, but I haven't had like a lesbian adult experience, and I'm just waiting for that to happen, but I don't know how that's gonna happen. But anyway, so I'm attracted to bi men. Is there something in my fucking eye?
Yes,
and
man,
I've had an encounter recently with a bisexual man, and he was openly to me, and I believe he's open to the public, but it was great. I definitely think I'm attracted to more of the soft top. I like the masculinity, but also I kind of like men who are androgynous. Like you can't really, like they give like pretty, but they give hot. Like they just do it for me.
Wait, I know you guys thought.
Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Bomb Cherry said, bi men take care of themselves. So straight men don't? So straight men don't take care of themselves? Travel One, let me tell you something. I'm mad at you, right? Because you put in my chat the other day, you said something about, yeah, I'm happy in my quote-unquote legal marriage. I don't know who the fuck got y'all thinking that Teraney's not in a legal marriage, but never over here am I fake. And if I told you that I'm married. Why the fuck y'all think y'all gonna let somebody else tell you that I'm not? Give me 1 second. My husband's calling. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hello? Okay, cool. I'm live right now. Huh? All right, I got you. All right, honey. Bye. Whew.
that was
Yeah, but Chap, I found that disrespectful. Okay. Don't do that shit again, bro.
unique, but it gets worse.
But I say all this to say, I wish more down low men were more comfortable with their sexuality. Like, there are people who love you, who are looking for you, who are seeking what you have to offer. But first, you need to be comfortable in your own skin. Like,
so this creator said this, and I was thinking there is no way that people are going to be agreeing with her. And I'm here to tell you I was wrong. Look at this comment here. Oh my God, so am I. This is Sugar Michelle. She is also a lady, a black woman who prefers dating bisexual men.
I don't think it's a preference. I think it's just most men are becoming bisexual. And women are just saying, fuck it. That's the only thing I can think of. I think that, let me drop the link. I think that women are saying, is so many of you guys is already bisexual. Is so many of you guys is already, doing the most. And we're running out of the straight ones. So I'll take you as you are, bro. I don't know how you love a bisexual man. Nah, Bomb. You don't have to come up here and explain this shit to me. I don't know what you're talking about. No. Legal marriage is the only marriage travel believes in. That's that. Travel will never stray from that. Men don't want to commit. He's a coward, to be clear. I don't care what you're talking about. I just don't want you to be talking about my husband. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of talk on this goddamn space about Teraney's business. Man, I done heard so many shit. I got my husband from the streets. Wait. I need y'all to be real for me and tell me who's spreading all these goddamn lies. That's what I want to know. I done heard that I found my husband off the street. My husband moved in with me. He's a criminal. I done heard some stupid shit. And it's always from the people that don't have nothing. It's always from the people that don't have nothing. It's always worried about what somebody else got. That's something I also noticed. Because me as a mother, I'm not finna go down on somebody else as a parent, right? I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna down somebody as a parent. That's not what I'm about to do. Because I understand how it feels to be a parent. I'm also not finna down somebody as a husband or wife because I understand how it feels to be a husband or wife. A lot of you hoes don't. Know how it feels. So then you guys go around and you start saying stupid shit. Wow, that is crazy.
Sparkly,
that is crazy.
Cupcake Mouse, bi men are absolutely the best.
Why?
I didn't want to believe it, but I love a bi man. It turns me on, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the honesty or what, and they be really manly too. This is what we saw with the last guy who seemed like he was just straight. Rhea says, LOL, I feel the same way. Oh my God. This person, same people look at me crazy when I say it. I am spicy mystic. I love bisexual men. So hot to me. And again, this
don't even look like a real woman, bro. This has to be some California shit. I don't believe people in Texas are saying this. I don't believe people in other states. This has to be some California shit, bro.
Women from their profiles seem to be attractive. Bisexual men that are out are so much fun to play with. Very clean, very respectful. Same, but I am. Chrissy Love says, I'm attracted to bisexual men. I'm not bi, but men should be open if they like men. It's women who aren't opposed to dating them.
Oh, I gotta catch my breath. Hey, Bomb.
Hey, Teraney, how you doing?
Girl, I'm about to cry. Because I was not expecting.
You just finding this out. So maybe about 3 years ago, I was reviewing Kendra G. And that was a nice looking man up there. I mean, he was handsome. And when Kendra asked him what he was looking for, he said he was bisexual. And I was like, oh my God, you know, like he looked nice and everything. But I was like, which woman would like him? And there was a lot of women in my chat that they would date him. Now we got to understand, we got a lot of bisexual women as well. So it makes sense to them, right? If they are bisexual, then they don't have no problem getting with a bisexual man.
But do they know what he's doing with his weenie? Is it just the look that they like, or do they actually like what he's actually doing with his weenie in his mouth? Like, if they actually look through a window and see that man, would they be okay with that?
They might be okay with that. Remember, they're bisexual too, so they themselves are, you know, I'm not against whatever people do, you know, so I'm not making judgment. But what I am saying is that, yeah, this is the world we live in. And first of all, it was the women being bisexual first, right?
But okay. Is gay women really as bad as gay men? Because is it? I just don't feel like it's just as bad as a gay man.
I don't think it's more to it, but they are the same, right? Same sex.
Yeah.
If you say the Bible, if you against gay people, then you can't be giving the women the you know, the past and not the men.
It's okay. I think I've been living under a rock. I literally think I just go to work and come home, go to work and come home. I don't have television. So I don't you know, see all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what to say, but okay. Let's keep going.
Man,
Oh,
facts.
okay, let me ask you this. Okay. Do you think that women love bisexual men because we're running out of straight ones?
No, they love bisexual men because they just love the idea of, you know, a person whose mind has expanded and they're not in a box. Because you could be bisexual, it doesn't mean that you having sex with everybody. You know, a woman who experienced a woman and then now she experienced men and she chose that she's going to be with this man. That doesn't mean she's going to cheat, right? And it's the same for the men.
I don't know, Mom. Now, I think that if you're a bisexual man, I absolutely feel like you might try to explore. I don't know. This shit is new to me. We're definitely in a whole new era. I grew up in the 80s. And this wasn't a thing. But I feel like these young women, they make it a thing.
Yeah, this has been a thing for a very long time. But it was hidden. In the 90s, in the 2000s, it popped off real big. Remember? Especially with the women. That you got to understand. The men was even saying, I like to be with two women. But when I tell the men that I know for a fact, these men like being with men too. Like, I had to put rules at my parties where there would be no man on man. Because if I hadn't put that rule, then that's what would pop off. And it was popping off at other parties. These men who look like they straight, when they get an opportunity to test the waters, that's what they do.
So, question. And on Travel One, they're not lying about their gender preference. They're being honest. That's what Bomb and I are saying. These men are actually being honest about who and what they are. And a lot of women are saying, yeah, I like that.
So I think Travel One is talking about the majority of these men in this space. I've been telling people that they're gay for a long time. Just what you said, based on what they're saying, right? If they don't like women, then what do they like? I've been saying that for 10 years.
Yep.
And then you come to find out they get together at these only men parties.
Yep.
So what you think happening at an only man party?
My mom won't go that far, Bob.
I mean, think about it. They not smoking cigars and playing cards. They might be doing that. Hell no. That's the root. That's what they wanted us as women to think. They wanted. You got to think about it. Why would my daddy be wanting to hang with his boys constantly? He wouldn't, right? When daddy was going out, he went out to have fun with a group of people, and it was women there too. Now we got a group of men who saying they're going to hang out with just their boys. To do what? And now we're learning the secrets. The secrets are, they were smoking them cigars, doing this and that. And then afterwards, they was meeting up in them bedrooms.
So do you think that that's the reason why a lot of them on this space really talk down on black women? Because really they like the same sex? Because that's how I feel. Like you said, who do you like? If it's black women that said black women that, who do you like? What do you like? So do
like
you feel
black
like
men.
Or do you feel like they really have hurt for women?
No, some of them they just really, society tells them that they're supposed to be with a woman. But they learn as they were growing up that they don't like women in that way. So then they get a hatred for women, right? Because they feel like they're being forced to be with a woman, but they really don't want to be with a woman. They want to get together, groups of men, and go their own way. They gay.
Wow, man. Wow, this is all new to me. You know, and I throw out names on my channel. I don't give a damn. But I be really confused on Tommy Sotomayor. This guy would literally sit on a panel for hours and talk about black women. And what's sad is, okay, you want to be ignorant, fine. But then you got a whole chat. And all these men are saying, I agree, I agree, I agree. Do you guys understand what he's doing? He's trying to get you on board with his belief. So like Bomb and I said, if you don't like women, if you just hate women or black women, what is it that you really like? What's the solution?
Well, Tommy, so they got a group of men who like men. Well, I'm sorry, they like women, but the grift is they know that these men are gay, and so they preach hatred. Tommy, we know him to be with black women. Tommy love black women, right? But his love is toxic, right? Because he's been with quite a few black women on this bit. He just so that's why he talk against black women. But his followers, the young gay dudes coming up when they were young, been listening how dangerous black women are or women are, and now they're not interested in being with women.
There's no way you can love black women, Bomb, and all you do is talk down on them.
Yeah, but there's lots of women. There is this thing where some of them hate, like it's toxic, right? I wouldn't be with a man like that. But do you know the women he's been with? I can name one right now.
Just because you're with a woman does not mean you love her. You could
No, you're right. You're right about that. But I'm saying the women end up being attracted to him and the way he speaks. Yeah, I think he was a black woman right now.
Okay.
Girl, there's one who pro-black for real.
Tommy is pro-black.
No, I'm talking about the woman he was with. If I say her name, girl, you know Michi X, right?
No, like I said, I live under a rock.
Oh, she pro-black on here. Michi, she was the pro-black. Michi X, very light skinned, but pro-black. She ended up with Tommy. And just for him to do what he did to her, that's fucked up. Nobody should know But yeah, he got a disdain for black women that is toxic. So it's like a love-hate bullshit. I wouldn't be with him, but yeah, he do deal with black women.
Okay. That's I think that's abusive. If I actually heard my man and speaking on the way that Tommy does about black women, and then you coming home to me and you kissing on me, nah, I ain't feeling that.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that neither.
That'll be absolutely crazy.
The thing is, in private, he's different. You know what I mean? You ever had the men who they abusive online and shit, but in private, he's talking about, you know, he gonna fly you in. He gonna pay for your hotel, pay for everything. He gonna take care of you, take you shopping and shit. That's how Tommy work. That's how someone work.
Just to say he got another one. Just to say he got one.
But the women be falling for it because you know you see him different, which I've experienced that. I've had conversation with him, you know, and where he was trying, and you be like, oh, he cool. This is just his internet persona, you know, and it could confuse a woman. But then that evil come out of his ass. I don't know why anybody would mess with Tommy.
I don't either. I don't get it. Let's finish the rest of the video.
Love bi men to another black woman. I also like bi men. My sisters all know it. LOL. Unfortunately, the ones I've dated weren't out. I just clocked it. So, okay, here's what I have noticed. Being DL in the black community still has a stigma. However, this is 2025. This isn't 1985 or 1995 or even 2005. But if you were a black man and you slept with men, or you were somehow gay or down low or bisexual, you would be ostracized. In today's world, if you get caught messing with a dude, who cares? You can just come out and say, I'm that dude that's gay. And guess what? Ladies will still talk to you. It doesn't matter. Not only will the ladies, some of them obviously, give you some respect because some won't. It won't matter because you will have so many women who do not care in today's time. And also,
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this is embarrassing to women. I mean, why are we lowering our standards to the point that we have tricked our own minds to thinking that this is okay? This ain't got nothing to do with judging someone, but I mean, do you know the harm that you're doing to yourself? Do you know what if you had a baby with this man? Yeah.
So these are the men. So women will look at it like, this is somebody he's nice. You know, a lot of us have gay friends. They end up being the best friends. You could talk to them and they understand you and they're being considerate. The things that this straight man been taught not to do, right? And so that's why women feel more connected with the gay man. And so if he's not messing around and cheating on her, then they gonna have a good relationship, right?
Yeah, but what if y'all have a kid?
No,
what if you have a son together?
What they gonna do bad? Like, you know,
now son is looking up to daddy being, okay, do you, right? But the reason I had to leave my most recent marriage is because dad was doing stupid shit, and I didn't want my son to grow up and look at him and be like his dad. So imagine having a baby by a gay man. Now you're seeing dad be feminine. You're seeing him flirt with other men. I mean,
why would he flirt with other men? Just because, do women flirt with other men? When you married, you don't flirt with other people, right?
I don't know.
Why are we assuming that gay people go against them?
Because I feel like what leads gay people is their sexuality. That's what's in their mind is, well, how am I gonna get my next fix?
Yeah, but that's not true, though.
You don't think so? Well, like I said, I've been living under a rock.
Just like you enjoy sex with your husband, when they with the person they want to be with, they want to enjoy sex too. They're not walking around thinking, "Ooh, I need to get sex. Ooh, I'm a sex fiend." They're not doing that. I've never seen any of them do that.
Okay. Oh, this is different. This is taking my breath away. Lord.
So you can still have homeboys obviously this is going on because there are men in gangs still operating and they sleep with men, and those guys are more socially acceptable in these particular cliques than before. I want to draw your attention to this particular Instagram post that I was forwarded to the other day. The guy goes by the Instagram name, the official Blood YD. And this guy was another person that was caught up in one of these, exposés sleeping with men behind the scenes. And this person is not running away from it at all. In fact,
this nigga got to do the clap shit. Oh my God.
Look at one of his last posts. Yes, I'm that DL Jigga from Chicago that got exposed. You good? And then look at what some of the ladies are saying. Look at Aria's Keeper. So you like girls still? Look at Miss Wright 1993. Cute. Look at this. Lippy K444. We don't give a F, boy. You fire. That just goes to show you that these guys are not losing what they used to lose back in the day for this same thing happening. Now, obviously, some people would argue and say this is the betterment of society and things are getting better. But for a lot of men that are exercising these things, it just goes to show you, if they want you, they want you. Don't.
What's going on? What is going on? Man. This is just completely different for me. I mean, I understand, you got gay friends, but this is different for me. This is
I don't have any gay friends. I don't I have a small amount of friends, so none of them gay. But like this person right here, just because he in a dress, I don't know if he gay.
It's his feminism.
Matter if you like what.
It's his feminism.
Right, but it's not feminism. They want to be. There's a difference between feminism and being feminine. And so when we taught boys and made them not be in touch with who they are in a feminine side, we created this separation. Those who are more feminine, we turn and say that they're gay, but they may not necessarily be gay. But I've seen many feminine men, they may look like they're gay because society is telling us that's what gay is, but they may actually like women and be married to a woman. You're muted.
Sorry. Are we on the same accord that this is wrong?
No, I don't think it's wrong. It's not for me, but I can't judge what other people do.
Not judging, but stealing is wrong, right? Lying is wrong. Murder is wrong. Do we believe that homosexuality is wrong?
No, I don't think homosexuality is wrong. Because it's none of my business what people do in the bedroom. Like, I don't think that's even in the Bible. Like, is God in people's bedrooms?
Yeah, he is. He's actually in people's bedroom a lot in the Bible. I mean, he actually speaks direct to homosexuality. And he don't even say it's a sin. He says it's an abomination. And an abomination is something that God hates. So when we get to year 2030, what do you think we're going to be at, Bomb Cherry?
I think we're going to be part robot and all kinds of shit, right? People getting hearts. They're getting gadgets in their hearts to keep them alive. I think, we already got people with robotic legs and arms, right? When they lose their limbs.
Wow, man.
But this is society how it used to be back in the day. Way back when. Like, men was with men and men was with women and women and vice versa.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shocked. Like, when I know y'all go to the Bible, but it's not the Bible that you're reading is not the full all the stories. It'll be some of the stories that Christianity decided to keep while they tossed out others, right? So, but we do know that in the Greek time, that men were sleeping with men. they didn't talk too much about what the women were doing, but we know they worked also. Yeah.
Okay. It breaks my heart because I have 2 sons, and and this isn't something that I want them to ever endure. I feel like when you're a gay man, there's a lot of confusion in you. There's a lot of hurt and pain in you. There's something that you don't know what's wrong, so you're going the path of left because you don't know how to get back right. There's a lot of molestation growing up. A lot of boys went through that. And I really feel like it's when the TV came out. 1950, when TV came out, that's when all this other stuff just started being out there, man.
No, this stuff been around, like I said, way back in Greek time, way before TV. Like when you round people, you fall in love and you end up that sexual thing that God gave us, I guess, right? And people would just, but it don't harm nobody. And your sons, if your son's not gay, it's not going to affect them. And if they are gay, then you would want a better world for them, to where nobody judge them based on their sex, the decisions on sexuality.
I feel like as long as, and I got you, Ignite TV. I feel like as long, and I'm just being honest, as long as there's godly people on this planet, they will always be judged. The only way for people to not judge homosexuals is to get rid of the godly people. It's going to be a war. I feel like.
So you saying because I agree, the godly people are the judges and the judgers, and they, I guess for some reason, they get to decide what is right and wrong.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying it because the godly people. Let me stop saying godly people, because a lot of people that believe in God ain't even godly. But a lot of people that believe in the Lord, they are reminding people of His scripture, of His word, of His commandments. And as long as you got people that's reminding people of the commandments, it's going to always be an issue. The only way to get rid of that issue is to get rid of those that are reminding people of the commandments.
Yeah, but I don't see that being a commandment, a commandment. But I do know there's gay ministers now, and the churches are opening themselves up to accepting of gay people now.
Wow.
That's been happening for over 10 years, 15 years.
Man.
In fact, don't we know the black church where the ministers are gay? We've been getting caught time after time messing with men.
Can I react to the?
Yes, my apologies.
Please, I apologize if I'm interrupting. Good morning to you and
Good morning.
Bob. I'd like to say this is abomination. And I would like to say, because of people with the ideology like Bomb, where it's not wrong, you could do whatever you want, it's not dangerous to play in feces and get hepatitis C and be attracted to a man's hairy butt. That is horrible. And I hope God does to you what needs to be done. This is disgusting. It's diabolical. Women who tell people there's nothing wrong with you playing in doodle and then come and playing in her vagina. That's disgusting. I don't understand the brain or the thinking to where we're saying that there's nothing wrong with a man sleeping in a man's butt and then coming and kissing me after he done licked the butt juice out of his brown eye. Like, this is disgusting. The ideology of society today, and I believe it's because of idiotic women, and the women are teaching the children there's nothing wrong with this shit. There's no man to say, hey, that shit is out.
Well, where the man at then?
Let me finish.
I
didn't cut anyone off.
You actually did. You forgot. You apologized for it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be quick. 3 seconds. All I'm saying is, this is horrible. The men that are doing this, y'all need to go out and get y'all like some land, stay there, and doodle play each other to death.
Now, Bomb, how do you feel about that? Because, before there was black water fountains, black restrooms. So what's wrong with having, Gay people have their own stuff.
The
Do
same
you
thing
see
that was
issue?
wrong. The same thing that was wrong with us having black restrooms and black bathrooms, right? It's not conducive to society. But I agree with him when he says abomination. What's an abomination is when you think of people, your first thought is to go to sex and to talk about brown eyes or having sex in with feces, as if men aren't having sex with women. I guess in feces, if that's the way you think about it. But yeah, it is abomination to think the way that you came up here thinking. When you think of other people, you automatically start thinking about their sex. When a heterosexual couple, you're not thinking about their sex. As soon as you hear somebody is gay or bisexual, the first thing you think about is what they're doing in the bedroom. Yes, that's abomination.
Okay.
See, I don't believe we think about what they're doing, right? The issue with it is the people who are doing that and living that life, for some reason, when they take a penis, their voice changes. They want to change their clothes. They want to portray themselves as something they're not. You understand? And this corruption grants the idea that there's nothing wrong with this. Most gay men look clean. That's because they play in shit. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. They look clean because they play in doo-doo a lot.
Well, that's first of all, when you mention, so just because a man dressed in women's gear doesn't make him gay. And what about the gay ones who look like they're not gay? What about them? I guess nothing wrong with them, right? So what you just said makes no sense because you're forgetting a whole group of people. You're only focusing on the transsexuals, and the transsexuals may not even be gay. Because there's a difference between gender and sexuality. There could be a born man who wants to be a trans woman, but still enjoy women, only want to have sex with women. That means their gender, they don't feel like they're the right gender, but sexually they still want to be with women.
Yeah, let me know when to respond. Let me know when you do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that is as sick, like I said at the beginning, they're sick. You understand? And because of people saying it's okay, they don't see anything wrong with sickness. Do you understand? Like there's a whole league of men who believe they should be with children. You understand? So once these ideologies come together and they're like, hey, there's nothing wrong with this, right? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with us making love to dogs. Like this is where the sickness, it just keeps evolving. You understand? Next time people will wanting to marry squirrels. Like we gotta live on planet Earth.
If they want to marry squirrels, what's wrong with it? That means they're crazy. I agree with you, but how does that affect us as society?
Bomb, that is the problem. Okay, how does it affect us as society? I'm going to give you two explanations, right? One, they cannot produce anything, so that it will not benefit us at all in any way. And second, they will accumulate diseases that are unprecedented so far. Digress right there.
Okay, so all these diseases that pop up, I guess you say they come from squirrels?
No. You said what would it do to society? And all I did was simply give you
I said affect society in a negative way. You're right.
Yeah,
I did say
you two explanations of how it would affect.
Yeah, but you have no proof of that. But what I am saying, I'm not saying that some of these people, like based on society today, we would call these people mentally ill. But there used to be a lot of us would have been considered mentally ill back in the day. When science and everything come up and they study the brain and study things, they realize, well, no, what we thought was bad, especially with us women, right? We always got to be a group of people who at the below of the totem pole and they get judged the hardest, like women. You know, if you didn't want to have sex with your husband every day, even though you was tired, you just had a baby, they thought that you was ill, mentally ill, and they put you in a hospital and bottomized lots of fucking women because she wasn't interested in having sex with her husband. Today, we know that that's not true. We know that it's a lot of things chemically going imbalances, or maybe she's not just into men, or maybe she had something trauma that make her not want to be with men. We're not calling them mentally ill anymore. We just understand. Right? I'm not gay. Listen, I don't have nothing to lose in this battle. But what I'm saying is, if I like believed in, I'm more spiritual. I do believe in a higher power, and I don't think they care about who people are marrying and having sex with. If they get struck down by putting their penis in something and they get harmed, then that's on them. You know?
Okay.
Okay, let me continue the video.
Okay.
Whatever you like, as long as they like you. And again, I was amazed that women were so interested in men like this. And so what's going to continue to happen now is that more of these men are going to come out of the closet. They're going to get more support. It's like, why stay in there? And this is going to prove something to me that I can't prove right now. But I'm going to tell you this. The same a lot of sisters out here that's talking about that they would never deal with a man like this. I think we're going to find that out to be false, because many of these ladies that quote unquote have a baby daddy, they found out that was, you know what, gay on the down low. Let me tell you something. Some of these things they've always known. They've always seen the signs. And guess what? Like I said, if they always wanted to deal with them before, that isn't going to stop them. These guys are going to be able to win no matter what, because they're going to have women wanting to deal with them if they want to or not. That is the truth. And that's what's going on in 2025. This is no longer 1985, 1985 or 2005. It's just like a lot of the chicks who are saying, hey, we would never date white men. We see them going crazy over white men when they get a chance. Yes, the same ones who are saying they would never date a guy who's bisexual. What are we finding out? They will still date them. And these guys are not having any trouble finding women at all. In fact, they may be having an easier time finding women than most heterosexual men.
I just need to catch my breath. Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel like that P. Diddy shit, I feel like
Diddy didn't do it.
But all of this talk about baby oil, yeah, it's putting that shit in people's mind even more.
Free
People
Diddy.
been talking about baby oil like it's a joke. And it's not. This man was literally taking advantage of people so they could become something in the music industry. And then when you hear young boys hearing, oh, baby oil, Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know how baby oil get into it, because baby oil been a sexual thing for a very long time, since I was a kid. But Diddy like, so this is, if I could tell you what I really think, right? You see how that man, there was another man kind of choking him and kissed him on the cheek? Most of us women won't do that to our men. So if he like that, right? If he find himself sexually attracted to somebody grabbing him around his throat like that, and the women won't do it, but the man will, he find himself attracted when a man grab his throat like that. So I think there is a lot of confusion, but I think it shouldn't be based on gender. Like, you like who you like, because you're gonna like what you like. And women, they embarrass us, right? They tell us that we're masculine and we are domineering in the bedroom. You know how many men pay for me to dominate them? I have a man right now pay me, and I make him get in a dress. Now, I didn't make him get in a dress. You got to remember, he wanted to be in a dress. You see? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Look at you playing it.
No, I was just gonna let this play in the back. You're fine.
Okay. He wanted to be in a dress, but he wanted somebody to make him get in a dress so it could be his excuse of why he's in that dress.
Do you believe he's sick? Do you believe that man is sick?
No, I don't. He's not a sick man. He got a job, and everything he's doing is regular. I just think that society has created something that where he can't be so open, because he's a black man. He's a black man. if he get caught or when he got the pictures, he'd be like, yeah, my woman made me get in that dress. We were just joking, but he loved dressing in dresses.
Okay, I believe most of these perversions derive from childhood. Maybe he tried on his mom's dress and she told him, "You look really nice in it," and he internalized that, and now he wants somebody to make him wear dresses. Who knows?
No woman would do that to her son. No woman would tell him.
Well, you're a woman up here, and you're saying there's nothing wrong with a man sleeping with whatever they like. So because I like painting and I like to paint, I want to sleep with my painting utensils. Like, this is the logic. You don't. I don't.
If you don't sleep with painting utensils though, so that's not the logic.
Why not? I really like them.
Well, then if you want to go and splash your penis and paint, you can, and nothing. You won't be harming nobody.
See, this is the delusional bomb. Like, you're
listen.
Don't say the delusional word, okay? We don't take over crazy and delusional.
Okay, I'm saying the people who think like this, right? These are the same people, right? When a man does something they don't like, they're gonna call him gay. So the same people who are saying it's okay to be gay, it's okay to do men, women, whatever you want, but when you get mad at him, he's gay. So now it's a slander. You see what I'm saying?
It's only a slander to non-gay men. It's not. If I call the gay man gay, that ain't no slander to him because he is gay. But when we call straight men gay, we calling you that because we know that you don't like it. We trying to make you mad. Stop acting. Look, you old enough to know this. I shouldn't have to explain this. But in the manosphere, though, that talking point, it popped up, even though it makes no sense, and you trying to use it right now. You know that don't make no sense.
What I'm trying to show is
men gay because we know it pisses them off.
What I'm trying to say is the duality of the thinking. It doesn't make sense. I understand you're trying to insult somebody, and you think the logic is you think a guy who doesn't like penis, you're gonna insult him by saying he likes penis. Yes. That's not true, right?
It is true.
No, I'm telling you the truth because I'm a heterosexual man.
If I called you gay, that's why you take assault. That's why you say it is an insult.
Let me tell you. No. What I said was you think it's an insult. That's what I said. But what I'm trying to tell you is to heterosexual men, that means nothing.
That's not true.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
We call men gay and they get pissed off. Now you kind of act like this not true. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is the duality of the thinking is the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I believe most people who think like this, you would date a guy who likes men.
Well, that's ridiculous because I don't date. First of all, I don't date nobody but my husband, and I wouldn't date any gay guy.
I didn't say you. I said most people who think like this.
And then you say you, but okay, there are not women who but there's a lot of women. There are a lot of women who will date gay guys. We know that based on the topic right now.
Yeah,
but every woman not going to do that.
But the video did just show, Ignite, that there are a lot of young women that are into homosexual men, and I don't even know what to say because it's just like, how did we get here? It has to be TV.
We've always been here. This is not new.
So you think that we were having gay sex in slavery? I don't think so, Bomb.
Yes, they was having gay sex in slavery. Yes.
I'm not talking about raping the slaves. That's different. I'm talking about us wanting to be like, hey, come over here. Let's have gay sex. I truly believe that the Caucasian race brought their abominations over to us and taught us and made us think that it was okay.
Yeah, because you want to think that because for some reason we want to put everything on white people. But I am telling you that this goes far way back in history, even in the Bible. You know that already.
I'm not going to deny that because I asked myself that. Why would God put this in the Bible if it wasn't something that was going on? So you're absolutely right.
Maybe God doesn't want those guys to reproduce, but I can't say that because I literally know gay men who have a bunch of kids. So
So I
I
have a
can't.
question. We all have our own opinions, right? We all have our own opinions. But once we hear the law, do we change our opinion to fulfill that law? Or do we say, I hear what the law is saying, but I believe what I believe?
Yeah, I agree that y'all have a right to believe what y'all believe. I'm not up here trying to change your mind. I'm just so I'm giving you different perspectives. And so we all have a right to that. So yes, the law, if you're talking about the law, like the like the law on the law books, where they're not against homosexuality. You don't go to jail for being homosexual or nothing.
In some countries you do.
Yeah, in those countries you also go to jail if you disagree with any government. You could end up coming up missing. Like you will speak on that little part that you think is good, and then you forget all the other shit that's bad. If a woman show her hair, if she does this, her face, they stone her and kill her and shit like that. In those same countries.
Man, let me just read this right quick. It says, can y'all still see me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived. Neither the sexually immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor men who practice homosexuality, nor thieves, nor the greedy, nor drunks, nor revilers, nor swindlers will inherit the kingdom of God. So like, because Bob, I know you don't really do the Bible thing, but when
I have anyway. I have. That's why I don't agree with it, because you gonna only point out that homosexuality, but most of us fit everything that you just read, and you gonna only single out the homosexuality. What about the cheaters?
No, this entire scripture says that. Greeters, drunkards. It names more than just homosexuality.
Exactly, that's my point.
Honestly, I believe it just names.
So we all are an abomination.
No, I believe it names a bunch of negative human characteristics that have showed through time immemorial. That's what it's naming.
That's not what it says, though. Huh?
No, I'm just telling you that, like, looking at it, it's basically stating the bad things that have been here since before. You know what I'm saying?
God said it's an abomination. The word you used when you came up here.
Yeah, it's abomination. That's what's in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's
abomination. We all are abomination. Is that in the...
Hold on. How you go say we all? If you're not a drunk, if you're not sexual immoral, if you're not an adulterer, or if you're not a homosexual or a greedy, then you're not an abomination.
All of us up here, I bet you every single one of us up here have committed one of those sins. Like, for instance, if you had sex at any time before you got married, then you are part of that. So tell me,
that's not
anybody a virgin when they got married?
So there's a difference between a sin and an abomination.
That's not what that says, though. That's not what that says. You just gave us a whole list of what he says is an abomination.
Is that what it says?
So we all are. But is this the Old Testament or the New Testament?
So actually, this is the New Testament. I think Corinthians is the New Testament. I think. But it just says, don't be deceived. If you're sexual immoral, if you're an adulterer, then you won't enter the kingdom of heaven. That's what it said. If you're any of these, you won't. So if you want to enter the kingdom of heaven, don't be any of these.
Yeah, but we have done those things, right?
That don't make us.
So you're saying we can change, right?
Absolutely.
Is that what your point is trying to say?
So that doesn't make us those things, though, Bob. Just because you have cheated or been an adulterer before, it don't mean that's who you are. You understand?
Oh, okay. So is this, and that's why I asked, is the Old Testament or is this the New Testament? Because if it's the Old Testament, God was unforgiving, and once you were something, then that's it. If it's the New Testament where he is more forgiving and more loving now, you can change because he died on the cross for our sin.
See, that's that Christian teaching.
I
See
don't
that?
believe in the Bible. I ain't gonna lie.
That's that Christian teaching that came from that Bible.
Christian teaching. No. Christians make people think that, oh, this guy came down here and he said, do whatever you want and I'll forgive you. That is not what Christ came for.
No,
That
I
is
didn't
not
say
what he
that.
came for. And neither have he ever said, do what thou wilt. That's Aleister Crowley. That's Aleister Crowley. Christ said, I did not come to change not one law. I didn't come to change a damn thing. I just came to fulfill the law, because there was a time where Christ, the Most High God himself said, excuse my French, but I'm sick of you niggas. Y'all keep doing stupid shit. I'm sick of it. He even
Can I ask a question?
Wait, what you mean when you say he didn't come down to change the law? That's exactly what he came down for. Like when he said release my people, when he said free my people, the law was these people were to be enslaved, and he came down to change that. What are you talking about?
Was that Moses?
The law didn't say that Hebrews are to be slaves. That's not what the law said. There was never a law.
That was a law back then. They had them people enslaved.
Yes, and it was a prep. The way he was speaking was saying, okay, this is what y'all going to go through because of your forefathers' sins. But I'm going to let you know what you're going to go through and how you're going to get out of it. I remember reading this one scripture where he said, if you get stopped by authority, don't talk back, because they have the right to throw you in jail. Let me try to find the scripture.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why do y'all think that the generation now would like to deal with men who are bi? Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean,
it's always been that way. I keep telling y'all it's always been that way, and y'all want to ignore that and make it seem like now it's generation now.
Okay, Bomb, you're saying that it's always been a sect of women who wanted to deal with men who like men.
There's always been this deal where men mess with men, women mess with women, and then they may have gotten together so they can have families. This idea that we have the internet now where people are just voicing themselves. They're all women who like certain type of men, the thugs, right? They got the ones who like the murderers. We got all types of women who like all types of things. It doesn't mean that every woman likes those things, though. I would have never been with a thuggish dude in a street runner.
Yeah, we're not saying that, Bon. We saying, why do you think this is happening? You saying it's because it's been happening. It's just human nature, then, basically.
It's in a person to like what they like for whatever reason they like it. Like, why would a woman want to be with a murderer? Like somebody who commit murder? Like I'm talking about, like going around killing women, got caught, and then now all these women want to be his wife. Why would that be? There's no real.
Do you believe mental illness is a thing?
I think mental instability, and I guess we could call it illness, is a thing today. It's considered a thing, but it's always been a thing.
Okay, so you don't believe these people have some form of mental cognitive dissonance, like some form of mental failure. You don't think that's involved?
It could be. It could be. I mean,
you're right.
If you they like what they like for whatever reason. They may have been raised to like those things. I don't know. Just like you like scary movies, if you like them, and some people don't. There's no real. We don't know what the reasoning why some people like scary movies and some people don't.
It's different to me. It's just very different. It's different. And maybe Bomb is showing us something that we had no idea was going on. And people are really confused on why is stuff the way that it is. I just don't see why. I don't know. I don't see why. But like I said, I feel like that's these young girls, Bomb. But you said this has been going on. So I don't know, you guys. I live under a rock. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, I mean, I was reviewing Kendra G, and when she asked the guy, in fact, you could even look if you review that same video and look in the chat. So many women, even some of them bisexual men and gay men who said they prefer men, came back and said they got all these women who hit them up, but he come to say, "Hey, I'm not into women." The women were still shooting their shots. Grown as women, young as women, old as women.
I believe that's because women like what they see. Women don't really like a lot of people, even men. Like men like what they like. They like what they like. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like sometimes women try to conquer. Sometimes a woman will get with you knowing damn well that you ain't her type, but she want to see if she could conquer you. And I feel like that's probably what she's doing with the gay man. She's just trying to see if she can conquer him.
Well, some of us are the conquering type, right? But not everybody. So I know you, like I know that I would have tried to conquer a man, not because you're gay though, it wouldn't have been that. Like some guy who say he don't like big women, right? But I'm a big woman. And then I know damn well within a week the nigga gonna be sending me money, inboxing me and everything, right? And then now he's a big girl lover. But I wouldn't have been doing that to no gay man. But if I was interested in him and he was nice and everything, and he say he bisexual, what's wrong with me if I like him and he like me? What's wrong with me attempting to have a relationship with him? He's bisexual. That just mean on his sexual tip, he could go either way. But I convinced him to come my way. Now he my way.
I guess there's nothing wrong with it if you don't see anything wrong with it.
I see.
I mean, it's disgusting. Honestly, that's what's wrong with it. It's horrible.
So what's wrong with? So unless he cheat, he only gonna be with me. So what would be wrong with that?
See, that's the thing. If you know that your man likes men, you will never be comfortable with him because you're gonna always think he's looking at these niggas.
But can you bring him to the family? Can you show off his man to your friends?
Yeah, they doing all that. And they have no problem with it. And so but his talking point is, because he gonna be thinking about other men. And I'm saying, so you saying when I'm with another man like my husband, is he thinking about other women? He may be, but he ain't cheating on me with him. So what does it matter?
No, my point is.
But would you be okay if he was thinking about other men?
I wouldn't be okay with if he's thinking about other women or men. I wouldn't be okay with him cheating on me mentally that way, right?
That part, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, my point is the thing is the women want a pretty bitch, right? They want the guy to be pretty and attractive and all of these things. Know how to dress. Always, got baby oil on. This is what they want. So it works for them to get a guy who likes guys. You get it? Because he know he playing doo-doo. So he know he gotta stay cleaner. He feel nasty. He feel nasty. So
when you have anal sex, are you saying that there's doo-doo there?
What I'm saying is most of the guys I never had anal sex. I don't see what's fun about it.
Okay, so there's no doo-doo there. If they clean, and if these gay men are clean, then they gonna prep themselves, make sure.
Hold on. Let me say this. When they doing it, right, the way that people catch HIV, and I looked this up, is through the blood from the butthole. So
no.
I'm just telling you when I looked it up. It say the blood. I'm just telling you what it said. It says the blood is how they catch HIV, and they usually get it from the anal cavity. No, I didn't say Google. You got to take that up with Google.
Yeah, but you are just giving half, right? Because that's how gay men get it. Gay men get it because that's the only cavity that they're entering, right? If they're not entering into a woman, then they getting it through that. But a woman who have HIV, she giving HIV the same way through her vagina, or her anus also. You do know people have anal sex. Women do. Some women love that shit better than anything.
Okay, but what that got to do with what I just said, though?
Yeah, it got to do with the fact I'm saying that you are only focusing on how gay men get it, but heterosexual men get it through having anal sex with women or through her vagina as well.
But it's mostly contracted from blood.
Yes, it comes from blood, but the blood isn't from, like, you got blood there. It's the scraping and the friction where you get these little micro cuts, and then now the blood, right, and the penis, the way it works. So that's what I'm saying. Women get those little scrapes too.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is it would be harder for you to get it from women if you're having vaginal sex, right?
No, it's not true.
Unless hold on, I'm reading it. Unless she has blood, you would have to have a cut. There's like there would have to be a cut on your your tool, or you know what I'm saying. It would have to be a blood, like for a saliva.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the only way you get it. So that's what I'm saying. You're wrong. Like you trying to, when you say the anus, a woman could give it contracted through anal sex and through vaginal sex as well. It's not just what you're trying to push. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, Teraney.
I wanted to show y'all why I feel like men become gay. Okay.
I think it's because of their mamas.
Their mom, I think it's because their father's not there. And we can have different opinions. Because look, if I was just raising my children, I can either pipe down on being as feminine as I want to because I know my kids are watching, or I can get a stepfather and have them understand, hey, something. Because look, if my son, if your black ass ain't there, and my son is sitting here watching mommy every day do her hair, do her nails, you know, get dressed up all pretty, guess what he's looking up to? He's naturally looking up to mom. She's there. So he might think, and I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of boys think, oh shit, I want to be just like my mom. She's my hero. So y'all can say it's the moms. We can say it's the lack of a father. Okay.
I agree with you, Teraney, to a degree. I see your point make more sense than it being the woman, like she intentionally turning her son gay. You know, it's the lack of that man for him to look up at his dad as the hero.
Yeah, honestly, I believe it's from like really aggressive moms who are really loud and contraculent. That's what I believe. Because if you look at these gay guys, most of their mamas is loud, ignorant, and really boisterous. And it's like the boys want to be that because they think that, oh, this the big dog because she loud, yelling, and
there's no dad there to be the big dog.
The dad don't want to be around that shit because this bitch talk too much.
Well, unfortunately, you put your weenie in a bitch that talks too much. You guys have to be so what you do. You left, but you left your son there.
Right? Why you left your son there?
You can't, because if you would have stayed, you would have went to jail for killing his mom.
Or you could be in your son's life those every 2 weeks that the court said you're supposed to be there. Be there. Because a lot of your fathers, and I'm just saying, a lot of fathers are not, bro. They literally leave the kid behind. They literally say, oh, well, that's his mama's problem. Then you wonder why after you got out of jail, your son is a transgender. Because you wasn't there. You wasn't there. And I don't think the mom is like, yeah, son, put some penis in your booty. No, she was being a feminine. She was dressing like a woman. She was being a woman. She was doing a woman. And that's all that her child had.
You don't think she said nothing to that boy?
Like what?
Like, you can wear dresses. Can't nobody tell you what to do?
No, she ain't tell you.
Who gonna check you, boo?
No woman. Check you, boo? None of us want our children to, actively push them into games.
There's videos online of women telling their boys, who is gonna check you, boo? You want to wear my dress? Go ahead.
We're gonna look this up.
Look that shit up. Look up women encouraging their sons to be gay. Just look up that. A woman encouraging their sons. Now, I don't know why this is happening. I believe it's because the mothers hate the father. So they want the son to be destroyed too. That's what I really believe. I believe the mothers want to destroy the father, so they want to destroy the son too. So his whole lineage is really like a cancer. She wants to kill the man she couldn't control. So she wants to kill his seed. Like, that's all I'm looking at.
I'm gonna show you this right quick. I'm gay, accept me. Look at the mama looking like, hell no, you got me fucked up. Okay,
right.
How do you find? Look, don't see anything. Having gay parents. Don't see anything about
mothers who are against it or with it. Be honest.
Against it. Even though I'm not against gay people, right? I promise you I'm not.
Then how you gonna be against your son?
I would not want my sons to be gay. I wouldn't want my daughters to be gay. But if that's what they turn out to be due to their own, desires and things, then I'm gonna just be supportive of them because I love them.
Do what you want.
That duality doesn't work.
Hold on, look. What Bob is saying is, if you want to go be a stupid fool, go ahead, bro. That's your life. Do your thing. But that's my kid. I don't choose my kid to live that life.
But this is what Bob is saying. She said society. It's okay for society to be fruity loops. but my family can't do it. But your son
No, I
has
didn't
to
say
go
my
out
sons
and
can't do it. I said if that
you wouldn't
look,
like
you can't
them to
stop
do
my
it.
sons from going to sell drugs once they become a certain age or nothing, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't like
and-
them to do it. But society,
Yes.
if you're up here saying, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I don't want my kids to do it. So that means you're telling society it's okay for you guys to do it, but you don't understand it's affecting your children.
But it's not affecting my children.
If your children are heterosexual, they have children coming after them. You know that, right?
Okay.
So it's gonna affect your children, and then it's gonna affect your children.
What?
LGBT.
Okay, here you go. Go ahead. Wait, we can't hear you. You muted.
I said I ain't trying to be racist, but y'all know I already don't fuck with the country. But I do see a lot of these people do this. Now, if you're saying ignorant TV, that I see a lot of moms. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but you got to be specific. And I don't, and Bomb don't, as mothers, don't see us women saying, "Yeah, son, go and be gay." But let's look at what you're referencing.
Does your mom say you have to be LGBT? No, I think she's what I want to be, but
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead. Keep talking. Say what you're saying.
My mom doesn't matter if I am gay or lesbian or any of that. She doesn't care. All she cares about is that I'm a part of it. And if I'm not a part of it, she'll try to convince me to join it. Cause
What are you saying right now?
Facts.
That I would convince you to join what?
The LGBTQIA plus community.
Never underestimate the rebellious nature of children, and all of this super leftist crazy stuff is going to backfire. These kids are going.
Hold on. Now, what we just seen, the mom wasn't agreeing to that. She was like, "What are you saying?"
Right.
But did you listen to that boy?
That boy got his own mind made up on some goddamn gay
This is the
cartoon.
problem. Y'all don't want to hear it.
But even what he was saying, that's why she wanted some clarification, because he sounded like he was a little confused.
He said,
himself.
"This lady is gonna push me. She's telling me I can be whatever I want, but I already know she's gonna push me to be what she is." That's what I heard.
I didn't hear that. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that either. I heard her. I seen her confused.
Did y'all even read the title?
Let's look at it again.
I just could be clickbait, but I don't know what.
Let's look at. Let's look at
Like people that aren't like serial killers, like Ted Bundy.
Does your mom say you have to be LGBT? No, I think
What? What? Does your mom say you have to be LGBT? They're reading something.
Now let's listen.
No. Okay. We're just breaking it down.
she's what I want to be, but
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead. Keep talking. Say what you're saying.
And let me just, because I like to evaluate. It looks like the mom is like, this is her first time or new to this, being on live TikTok with the kids.
Kat,
Okay.
she's coaxing him, and he
No, she's
stopped.
not. They're reading a comment.
Hold
Right.
on. He stopped because he already knew. This is the thing, right? Boys and men are not.
Wait a minute. Just say what
oblivious
you're saying, because it was
to
the older boy
emotional-
that stopped the younger
Can
one.
I
Remember?
finish? Boys and men are not visible to the manipulation of mothers and women.
But she didn't do nothing though. In 1980, she did
Continue.
nothing.
Listen,
Okay, let's continue. I started over too. Let's continue.
People that aren't like serial killers, like Ted Bundy.
does your mom say you have to be LGBT?
Okay, the question was, does your mom say you have to be LGBT?
Now let me ask you a question.
No.
Why do you
He
think
just
they
said
asked him
no.
that? Why do y'all think they asked him that?
I don't
Because
know.
they asking him that problem. They asking him all type of questions. Remember, she mentioned Ted Bundy before they even read that question.
Right.
So they asked him all kind of questions. Probably because he got that green hair. Is
Okay,
what I
now,
was
there we
surmised.
go. Now we using some logic. Okay, now we getting there. So you're saying that because of the green hair, right? And he's a child. Let's see.
Okay.
To
let's
me,
see. But if
this
my son
woman.
wanted to experiment with his hair color, I don't know if I have a problem with it.
Jeez.
I wouldn't either. My
It's
kids.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, me
Okay.
looking at this woman, I can tell she's a butch or she's some
No,
sort of
she's not.
gay. I guarantee
Yeah, she
you,
look
I've
like a
never
butch.
seen this shit in my life. I will bet $100 that bitch is gay. How much?
That
That is so.
Oh my God. You
Let's
just
keep
making
it
shit up
real.
for real.
and she's what I want to be, but
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead. Keep talking. Say what you're saying.
My mom doesn't matter if I am gay or lesbian or any of that. She doesn't.
So, I guess he got the confirmation from his mom that she told him if you want to be gay or lesbian, which nigga you could never be.
Why would she say that? You think?
No, she wouldn't. That's not what he. So
he said that.
It sounds like he's saying, "Look, my mom loved me either way." Because remember, she said, "No, she's not saying that, but she's saying I could be whatever I want to be. That she gonna love me." Whether that, and remember, why would he be lesbian? He's a goddamn. Isn't that a boy?
Yeah,
so he's young. Yeah, so he's just saying, "My mom don't." She says I could be whatever I want to be. She gonna love me.
And he look around 4, and the other kid look around 6. Okay,
right.
The implication of him throwing in the lesbian.
Well, I put him at 8 and 6, probably 8 and 6. The one with the green hair looked like he about 8, and the one who talking because my grandson is 6, and yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Doesn't care. All she cares about is that I'm a part of it, and if I'm not a part.
Now I just want to say, y'all look at the mom's face. She kind of looks confused. Okay.
To me, she looks like.
Convince me to.
What?
To me, she looks like she's trying to coax him or catch a little eye contact where, hey, don't mess this up, make me look bad in front of all these people we don't know.
No, she's trying to understand what he's saying. She look a little confused and trying to see because he's young.
You don't need eyes to understand. All she needs is ears. So I'm confused.
No, what do you mean? They on the internet in front of her. What you mean that she don't need eyes?
You don't see her trying to create eye contact,
No, she's trying to understand what he's saying.
Hold on, at the same time, Ignite, they're looking at the camera.
Right. He's trying to make.
I am observing body language, and I can see that this woman is clearly trying to garnish some sort of eye contact.
No, that's not what she's doing. She's trying to figure out what he's saying. She's looking.
You see on this panel that men and women think different because you got the women literally telling you that is not what this woman is looking like, and the man is literally saying she looks like a butch who's trying to coach her kid.
Yeah, she looks very aggressive and manly. Yeah.
Oh, now she look aggressive
because
and manly.
She's not pretty with her hair down and she don't have pretty clothes on.
I'm looking at her neck. She has a very strong looking neck.
Oh my God.
She looks like a Detroit lineman.
I thought we was having a real convo. Now we see.
I'm simply observing something, and I am explaining the observation of my perception.
Okay, that's awesome. Us women have different eyes. Clearly, bro. Clearly.
I'm join it, cause I.
What? Are you saying right now?
Do you see?
Even the brother look like what? You heard? You said
what did you evaluate just now? Hold on, let me rewind it just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit.
Can I say something?
Nope, ladies first. Hold on.
What are you saying right now?
Okay, Bon, what did you evaluate?
She's looking like, wait, what? What did you say?
Exactly. Ignite TV, what did you just see?
What I got from this is she is confused. She is basically acting like she's confused that her lifestyle is not affecting her child. And because he is explaining the confusion that is in his life, now she's like, what? What is that? Acting like she's biased, don't see the shit she do, like she kisses a lady every day, and she acts like the children don't see this shit. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a person who is acting like they don't know what the fuck he's saying when he's simply speaking logic. He's saying, yeah, I already know she likes women. She's humping a lady, bumping pussy.
This little 6-year-old knows logic, huh? And see, that's the problem.
I have a quick question for Ignite. What does she get out of acting? What's her reason for pretending that she didn't see her kids like this?
Okay, there's something called it's when women pretend to be stupid, right? She's doing that. It's when you do something and you act like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's what she's doing. She's having plausible deniability of her reality. That's what it is. That's why her son has blue
on the
hair.
Spot. This was on the spot. Somebody asked a question that she wasn't her topic, and she already knew that she had to have plausible deniability, right?
She's trying to play confused because the boy is telling her that she's confusing the. Oh, let me finish. She's trying to act like she doesn't know what he's saying because he's telling her, "Hey, you confused the fuck out of me with your lifestyle." That's basically what's happening right now. I digress.
But I'm saying, act like that. Okay, let's keep going. She's definitely
Facts.
That I would convince you to join what?
The LGBTQIA plus.
Her face. Okay.
Like people that aren't like serial killers like Ted Bundy.
So, I don't know. Us women truly seeing true confusion. The man on the panel seeing that she's being a liar.
She's being a manipulator.
Kissing women and shit, even though we don't do none of that. He just
asked them, and I'll confuse you to do what? Why y'all don't like?
And you notice how they stopped it. You notice how they stopped it, so we couldn't get the rest of it because whoever posted it is pushing an agenda, trying to make it seem like black women are trying to have their sons be gay.
Here's one.
Gay baby, it's a gay baby.
Whoa.
Gay baby, gay. Please be gay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now you know what she's saying?
Let's see you justify
gay baby. The word gay doesn't just mean sexual, right?
Oh my God, here we go.
What does she's saying? Please be gay.
Now you said happy, so now gay means
happy.
Oh
yes.
My God. Bob, you
Think about it. Why would she be having a baby up saying gay baby? She knows what she's doing, right?
Bob, now you're doing what that white lady just did. You're denying the reality of what's going on.
What reality? The baby look like it's only a few months old.
But did she say please be gay?
Yeah, she said please be gay.
So hold up. You think that means please be happy?
Yes.
I don't know about that, Bob.
Why would she
want? So we got to think about this from a black woman's point of view and how young that baby is. Why would a grown ass woman be thinking about the sexuality of a 3-month-old baby?
Because she looks like she wants to. Hold on, she looks like she wants to fit into society. If we be honest, like if we looked at her. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go look at her again because she looked like she got a TikTok account.
Can I say something? Do you think that lady is maybe gay?
So,
do you think that she's maybe gay?
She kind of gave.
She kind of gave like a queer vibe.
She didn't look queer to me, but I don't know. Put it up again. I don't know how we get it. You know what? Queer don't have nothing to do with gay.
But it's the energy.
It's I
know. Queer, like I would consider at one point in my life I was queer. You know what queer mean?
No, explain queer to me.
Well, queer mean you don't fit in no box. Like for instance, when you dress differently than others, right? And like I used to dress like I was a boy because I used to do hip hop. I used to be like.
So you were a tomboy. It's not queer.
Yes, I was a tomboy. That's what they called me. But because I dressed like a boy, I was doing things better than boys, playing sports, and I also was breakdancing and shit, right? And so that
like a cool kid to me. I don't know what queer.
No, but I'm the cool kids to the cool kids, but to the regular normal Christians and things, I was weird. I'm queer. To the grandmothers, I'm a tomboy. Tomboy wasn't thought of as a good thing back then. It was a negative thing towards little girls, right? It was. So I would have been queer.
I feel like you got some Christian hurt. I feel like you've had some fake ass Christians that only said that they were Christians so they could judge people. These are people that's really not happy with themselves, so they hide under, Christianity just to be like, oh, but you. I feel like you got that type of hurt. I don't really feel like
hurt. Those are all the fucking Christians.
No, I ain't gonna disagree with you.
I mean, and they wasn't my Christians; they were just people out in society, right?
Okay.
But in the time frame, remember when y'all said things were different back then? I grew up I'm 60s, well, 70s, 80s. So them women would literally call you a tomboy. The whole community could tell you was fast. Now they telling me I'm fast, so how could I be a tomboy and fast at the same time? Right? I didn't even know what they meant. I knew what they meant by the tomboy because I was out there playing football and everything with them boys. But I wasn't fast. I wasn't on no sexuality thing. Grown-ups push that on people.
I swear I was just about to say that. Yes. I didn't even know what fast meant either. I'm just being a little girl that plays with little boys. I wasn't trying to suck their penis or nothing like that. And here you go hearing the grown folks. See, this is why when y'all say, or not y'all, I'm just saying, when people say, tell the kids stay out of grown folks' business. No, we gotta be careful with what we say because again, like we just said with these boys, they look up to their mothers, they look up to the parents. So if our kids are looking up to us, they're hearing everything that we say. But you niggas want to sit here and call me fast, and I ain't did nothing wrong. But guess what? Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go research what fast means. And then since you're calling me, like when people call these, oh boy, you gonna be gay. He's like, what do you mean gay? What's gay?
What's gay?
So many people done said that he's gay because of the way he moves or whatever as a 5-year-old kid.
Right.
Okay, now the boy done got curious on what gay is.
And now he might think that he's really gay. And so I agree with you 100%. And he may end up being gay because he was. I agree with that 100% what you're saying.
So basically, it's the adults' fault that this is happening, right? And I agree with that because the adults are the ones who say, there's no problem with you being gay. So I agree. It's like it's the adults' fault that this shit is happening. I don't think
they're saying it's no problem with you being gay. I think they're saying, you know what?
I mean, Mom is 70 years old. She just said that.
I'm how old?
I mean, you said 70, right?
No, I never said 70, but you trying to be funny. But I bet you look better than any bitch you can get with. It's fucking funny, right?
I could have sworn I heard you say 70.
Right now, you looking at a current picture of me. Do I look 70 in that picture?
Did she say 70?
She said in the 70s. In the 70s.
I could have sworn I heard 70. All right.
Oh, okay. I see the confusion. I apologize for going on.
I'm about to give you the bomb.
He just made that up. I was born. I said I grew up in the 70s, baby. So I understand that I did say that, and that's why you thought I said I was 70. So I apologize for going because I thought you were just making a joke on.
You ain't gotta apologize. You good?
I wanted to say
you good too. You good too. But I thought I was like you looking at a picture, but if my picture look like I'm 70.
Let me say this about Bomb real quick. I can tell that Bomb is a good wife. I can really you literally listen, you let him finish, then you'll speak, and if you're wrong, you apologize. Bro, those are good aspects of a wife. Okay? Yeah. Where a lot of y'all men want to date these girls that talk back and got attitudes and they shake their neck. And you niggas is like, that's the one I want to be with because she ain't got no kids. Okay, but I just wanted to say Bomb got some good wife aspects of herself.
Yeah, I don't have no problem apologizing, because I did go off on him, even though he was still wrong. But once I understood why, I thought he was cracking a joke on me, so I was cracking a joke back on him. Y'all know I'm a jokester. Please listen, never take me serious when we going back and forth, because I love all y'all. You understand? Yeah. I love humanity, and that's why I don't judge people for their sexuality.
Nah, you was about to pull that trigger. Okay, let me play this right quick. This is another reason I said that, I feel like a lot of boys turn gay and etc. Let's go.
Understand.
Speaking of etc., niggas, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you not, and send me some money. Shit. All right, let's go.
I know. And see, I know.
Santana's moment on Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta, where he opens up to his mom, Adrienne, was a powerful scene that had me thinking a lot about emotional intelligence and the impact of childhood trauma. Watching him speak about his struggles made me look at him differently.
Thank you, where the food at? Because I'm starving.
Greedy. Always hungry. How was the show that you did?
Now, Ignite, I want to ask you right quick. Do you think she told her son growing up that it's okay to be gay?
Yes.
Okay, let's keep going.
Music Fest?
Yeah.
It was fun. I was nervous because this year I had like an early set time. So I was nervous, but once they heard my voice and heard my music, you could just see everybody running over there. So it filled up real big.
I really would like to have been there for that, but I know you did good. But what's this situation with this man? I've never really heard much about,
Just like, little bits and pieces, but just never knowing.
Yeah, you never really met him.
I was just really surprised with the blogs or whatever. Kind of was like, wait a minute.
With him, it was just always a hood love kind of situation.
Wow.
We both boys. He swing on me, I'm gonna swing back on him. After being in,
This ain't the video, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. This ain't the video.
Yeah, you looking for the
You
one
can
where
tell she wasn't down with him being gay. But when she love your children, you just have to,
Well, I remember a video. He said he was getting passed around by his uncles, right?
Is that this one? I think that's
that
this
the one
one.
you're talking about?
It's this one. Yep.
So middle finger, y'all go figure it out. My daddy is in prison for life. You the only physical daddy that I got out here. And then when I got older, you said bye.
Santana opening up to his dad on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was one of the realest moments I've seen on that show in a long time. It wasn't a performance.
The gay man opens up about his dad not being there.
But did you hear what he said?
Huh?
He said that was the only daddy he had out there.
He said his dad was in prison and his mom was the only dad that he had. And
that's right.
Y'all go ahead. I got love it up.
So who picked his daddy? That's
what you mean? Who? The daddy is the one in jail. He the one who's not there, and he chose her to have a baby with. So why is it her fault when he the one who in jail?
So he the one that chose her to have a baby with.
They chose each other, but he then chose to do whatever he did to be in jail and away from his child.
It just sounds like bad pickings to me.
No, you're not listening. It sounds like his father wasn't there. Simple. And now that his father's not there, look at how his son turned out to be. And like he said, he looked up to his mom. Not saying she did anything wrong, but his mom was his father. And if the mom wants to wear dresses or be girls and all this other stuff, some boys look up to that and become that man. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Let's keep going. Because if this is the right video, I think, like you said, Ignite, that he was molested as a kid.
So y'all think that his mom, he wants to be his mom, so now he's attracted to penis because his mom was getting penis? It just doesn't work that way.
No, he was taken advantage of when he was younger, right? Wasn't he?
That's what he said.
Okay.
He says uncles was passing him around.
But there you go.
Yeah. And a lot of that starts, man, when they kids. And
that's what I'm saying, like.
So that sounds like all a man problem, but y'all were blaming on the woman.
I mean, who is the uncle? Them her brothers?
No, we don't know, but it don't matter. They still men.
Exactly.
Men. Family members who are men. Who took advantage of the little boy.
They should go to hell. They need to be.
They should go to hell. And
yeah, but we want y'all to understand, Ignite, that y'all are wrong too, bro. A lot of the problems and issues in the world, because the man is quote unquote the head, the leader, y'all are doing this. But some reason on this internet space, it's the goddamn woman. Like I said, I've never seen a king blame his village. A king always takes accountability for whatever goes wrong. Period. He don't never say round them up and blame them. No. He figured that shit out and he keeps it pushing.
You're right. So you think his father was a king?
With this topic, because you would have been on point, Teraney, because you on point right now.
Was his father a king? That's what you're saying? The Saucy Santana guy father was a king?
Well, we call the black man the kings and the black woman the queens, right? And we.
So basically,
why y'all didn't want to make him a literal king and her not a literal queen? We know what the talking points are.
We understand that, but what I'm saying is, she said the king doesn't blame. So the father was the king, right?
Yes, he was supposed to be the king.
Okay, so he is the problem. I think his blood is the issue. Also,
his blood.
Yeah, his DNA. His pick, he picked a woman who has.
He picked a beautiful look. She's the older woman, still looking good. So what was bad about him choosing a beautiful woman who took care of her kids as best as she could?
Facts. She took care of the kid. Facts.
What I'm saying is his vetting wasn't good because all of her family were PDF. So that's what Santana. That's what this man said.
It was her family. Why couldn't it been his family?
You from the come to
Ignite because the dad not there don't mean the uncles and shit not there.
You finna come from Ignite TV to Ignite TV. Okay,
that's what his name was. Ignite. Why you
Ignite TV.
It is Ignite TV.
Nah, man. Okay, let's listen to this young boy. Okay, let's see what's the real goddamn issue, bro.
It wasn't for likes. It was a son confronting the pain of growing up without a father and trying to understand why.
On the inside. You gonna drink this?
I don't drink tea.
You gonna be okay? Taste all right?
My mom is really pushing for me to talk to my dad. I see the bigger picture just within healing because I'm angry, I'm anxious, but the main thing out of this conversation needs to be accountability and an apology.
Wait. Accountability and apology. Something I've never heard no man on this space do.
Period. I know you called me here because you want me to speak to my dad.
And this season of your life is for the healing part. And so regardless of what he says, it's just a conversation.
I don't even got his number.
Well, hopefully, you can use my phone and call him.
I ain't calling him. You could call him.
I would not want to speak to no gay ass stuff like that.
But because of but what he say? What he say that started with the A? What was it?
Accountability.
Exactly. If his father could just take accountability for what he's done and not done, then it can.
You think that will ungay that man's ass?
It can heal him. It starts a healing process.
Listen, once you suck a dick, you is gone to hell. It's over. Ain't no you can have a.
So why is it that women can suck a dick but men can't? So do we go to hell too?
Listen,
I'm going straight to hell. God
women and men is supposed to go together. Not men and men, not women and women. That's gross.
Yeah, but there's a such thing as defiling your bed as man and woman. Now, I mean, homosexuality is wrong, bro. God didn't create a man to be sleeping with them. Say, man, he's like, what the fuck? I gave you this beautiful woman, and now you over there slanging dick. He can repent, bro. He can start over. And like Bomb said, there are women that would accept a bisexual man, just like there are women who will accept a man that used to be gay and has continued to move forward. That's why these talking points that y'all make on this internet space are completely inaccurate. We give any and every type of man a chance and opportunity, even niggas with no legs.
But does that not speak to the talking point that women don't have good discernment, or it's like I believe women shouldn't be able to pick.
We do pick.
I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10, y'all pick wrong.
No, we picking just because we're not picking you, and I'm not talking about you per se, doesn't mean we're picking wrong. And even if we do pick you, right, not you per se, then you say we're picking wrong. So it doesn't matter, right?
It's not fair. That's not fair for us to give y'all a chance, regardless if you're rich or poor. We give you guys a chance to become something great, and now we're wrong, or we're gold diggers.
No. Y'all don't know how to vet well. It's like y'all gotta look into the. Y'all gotta look into the.
That is not there to vet, right? So I guess we ain't got no choice, huh?
Y'all gotta look at all y'all had y'all daddies.
All
the women online had their daddies, so we're not gonna go there. All the women online are perfect. They had their daddies, so we're not gonna pretend like y'all not perfect.
Let me tell y'all something. My white manager, she said she kept her son from her ex-husband for 9 years. 9 years, bro.
Wow.
There are 9 freaking years, bro. There are women out here doing the goddamn most too. I understand the father tried to be there, but I'll be right back, you guys. Y'all use the restroom.
I want to know, what did he do for her to want to do that?
And that's the thing, you don't know what he did, but we got to remember they had them uncles, and just like they got them uncles, they got those type of daddies too. So, and some women, could have just been mean and doing it for whatever reason. But I don't know why she would do that if he helping with the money, unless there's something else. There's a lot of fathers who just was doing, like, they want to be in them children's life for their own little gratification.
But Bomb, I only see that when it's a guy who wants to be there. I never see women keep the child from a father who don't give a fuck. So it's always like they only do it to the guy who wants to be there.
Well, yeah,
Like,
no, that's not true. Listen, there's many stories of the father where the woman tried to keep the child from him because he was abusive, only for the children to then come out and say, I had a baby for my father. He been messing with me since I was 5. Y'all don't never mention those stories. Where the woman
that's gross. Like,
yeah, but it's a fact, and the woman couldn't keep. See, because y'all be only in the black community do y'all claim women got all these rights to these children, keep them from fathers. But them white men, right? All they got to do is go to court and they get equal rights. And then sometimes they set up the woman because if she tried to keep him away, they have to wait for him to keep him from her. That's called alienation. Black men don't know that because y'all don't go to court to try to fight for y'all children. In fact, y'all say it's easier for her to keep them. Y'all absolutely say the woman's supposed to keep them because we the nurturers. Like y'all make up all those things.
Now I'm gonna say this. Bomb, because this is my channel, so I can say what I want. I was completely abused by my ex-husband. This motherfucker was abusive. I said the wrong thing. I listened to the wrong song. It's a freaking problem. So just because he didn't work out for me, don't mean he's not gonna work out for his kids. You know, I don't agree with keeping, regardless of their relationship, whatever he did.
Walking on half the conversation because what I said is that the fathers had the children, and then now the children are grown and saying they had the baby for their dad. There's a lot of stories. They was messing with the children. The mother found out. She tried to keep the child protected, and because we can't keep our children from fathers, we never was able to unless we prove some shit like that.
But yo, Bomb, isn't there a white guy that be on these spaces who's sleeping with his daughter and they always together?
What?
Yes. And you see, the mother left him because of that, and everybody act like she was the bad parent. Breaking up the marriage. But yes, that white girl, remember Teraney, you was over there?
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
He's banging his daughter.
That white girl who came over there by Sharon, you was up there. In fact, she was going at you and her.
That was her?
Yeah, her dad came up there, remember? They sleep together. They have incest together.
Yeah, they like go from city to city so they don't get caught up.
So they don't get caught. Cause
incest. I don't
you know who I'm talking about? It was a white woman, and
that's the white people shit.
Went at it.
We need to let them have their shit.
And remember, the black men was on her side. They was,
just like Jess Pearly, girl. Yeah. Girl, if you heard all the stuff that these men
is a man. Ignorant, you so
His
ignorant.
name is Peter. For real, he was born Peter.
I believe Jess Pearly is a man too. Come on, Bomb. You can't tell me looking at this entity, it don't look like a man.
I got a picture of her, and she got some shorts. Her best friend put it out, and you can see the penis print.
Shut up.
Allegedly, I saw that pic.
You saw? That's right, and that's a real
pic. She had a penis.
Yes. She tall. She like 6 foot something. She got them big feet. She like to walk with no socks and shoes on. So the bottom of her feet is always black, girl. That's why I call it dirty foot.
Or maybe she got like a 9-inch clitoris or something.
It might be that too, because she can't keep a man to save her life.
Something going on with this thing.
It's Peter. It's Peter with a thing. That's his name.
Yeah, I do truly.
Look at it. Look at that picture right there with that black. You see how strong her is? Yeah.
Yes. Fingers. All this, man. And honestly, people were literally saying Teraney and Jazz was wrong for going at her. Are you niggas dumb?
No,
are you niggas dumb?
Y'all were doing the Lord's work, girl.
We were trying to. We were told to shut up. I said earlier how we was on a smoke show last night, Jazz and I, behind the scenes, and they left us there. They didn't even let us come up. They still didn't even give us an opportunity to say how we really felt. So we tried to do the Lord's work, but the black man protected the white girl.
We tried to warn y'all though. Y'all be over there with the men who they gonna have your back, but soon as they want you to get beat up on, they gonna bring a white woman or one of them other women from overseas that keep their head covered. You remember the stories that they have? Remember that woman? She ended up having the OnlyFans and having sex in the car. Remember, Anton Daniels was making it seem like she was this great woman, and she used to have this thing over her head. I forget what her name was. And then I think then everybody found out that she had an OnlyFans.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Fatty even I forget what her name was. Fatty even talked to her and interviewed her. Then her husband came up there.
Don't remember that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why people's bedrooms is so, it's just out here. Like, we need to know what y'all doing. It's insane.
Right. Yeah, okay, I want you to see this Ignite. So when you said that the mothers accept their son to be gay, I just want to play this.
Ignite TV.
This represents.
Okay, it is Ignite. Okay, because at first I was saying Ignite, and he's like, it's Ignite. But okay, I guess you want.
I never said that.
Okay.
It's his timeline, in a man's life every 7 years has a very powerful and meaning for him. What do you think is the hardest part for you to look at?
The little baby,
Because if you look here, you've got, he felt abandoned, he felt afraid, he felt different, confused, dirty, ashamed. Your son is gay.
Right.
Are you clear about that?
I'm clear about it. I accept who he is, but at the same time, I do want to have the conversation.
And what would your conversation be?
It's a certain way that the father said we're supposed to live by, and who we supposed to be with. A man who's a man and a woman, and a man and women together.
This woman is clearly on drugs.
What does he do?
What is wrong with you, Ignite?
Look at her.
She is depressed right now. She's literally in an interview about her gay son. You think she's supposed to be happy?
She's on drugs. Look at her.
She don't look like she's on drugs. She looks like she hurt.
Man, y'all, hold on. Because god damn it. So as soon as us motherfuckers get old, you niggas start thinking we the ugliest motherfuckers in this world. This bitch, she just got older and she's depressed. You talk about she look like she on drugs. That's win.
She do look like it.
No, she don't. She just don't have on makeup and all that bullshit that you used to women having.
Exactly.
She's not even a bad looking woman. She's older.
She is
in the I ain't said nothing about her being older. All I said was she looked like she on drugs.
No, she don't look like she on no drugs. Come on, Mom.
That's my opinion. And I stick it to.
All right, let's keep going.
With the fact that his birth mother is saying to him that who you are is wrong.
I'm not going to push him away. I'm not going to treat him different.
But it doesn't matter if you push him away or treat him different. Just the mere fact that he thinks that you think it's not okay.
Iyanna, she just told you that the Father, God, said that it's not okay. Now you're mimicking. So Iyanna kind of be confusing me because she also says that she's a woman of God, right? And then when this woman is supposed to be able to relate to you, now you're trying to mock her. So do you want her to sit in front of her son and lie? When I cry, if I cry, because I really don't cry no more ever since I left my ex. But whenever I did cry, my son would come up to me and say, "Mommy, are you okay?" And whatever it was, he would try to fix it. Maybe if her son seen and heard and talked with his mom about where she's coming from, maybe he might, stop taking it in the booty. I don't know. But I do believe that it's okay that this mom be open and honest with her son. So I don't like what Iyanna is saying, bro.
Well, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Ignite. I don't know if you have children, Ignite, but if your son ever came into this situation, what would you do? What would you do? Would you ban your son?
What? What
would you do?
Oh, okay. First, I would give him something called a southpaw. Then I would give him something called a right hook. Then an uppercut, under uppercut, overhand right, overhand left. And then when he hit the ground, I'm going to stump his ass out.
Okay. And once that's done, then what?
He got to get his fruity ass out of my house because we don't do no fruit of the loom. Ain't nothing sweet over here. All that rainbows, take that shit outside where the other mooks and the freaks is at. He's banned. It's a dub. Until you stop sucking dick, you cannot come around this family.
Okay.
And I'm going to call him a freak. I'm going to say you a freak.
So you're going to shame him?
Shame, blame, explain why he is doing something that is very lame.
Now, what if he told you what Saucy said Tana told his father? Let's see.
That sassy ass nigga ain't gonna say nothing.
Let's see. Come on, thing. Stop playing with me. Oh, man, a minute 9. Try to refresh it.
He gonna blame his daddy. He like, you the reason that a penis is in my booty.
But what if that's the truth though?
Hello. Hey, Vic. I got Rashad here. I was just trying to see if maybe y'all could talk. I'm gonna pass him the phone, okay?
Yeah.
Hello.
Good to hear your voice.
You too.
I want you to know, first off, I love you. I'm extremely proud of you. We should never go 3-4 years without talking.
I always had the same number. At any given time, you could have called and said anything. So right now, 5 years later, yeah, it's still different for you to say, I'm proud of you. It's just a whole lot of stuff that
you leaving, Bomb? All right, girl. Thanks for coming up.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, Bomb.
All right, Bomb.
Miss, that, can't be made up. For you to be my daddy my whole life, and then you go cold turkey.
All I was doing was waking up and trying to figure out how I was going to get through that day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a human being,
So he's avoiding accountability.
Hold on, I think one of these cats trying to get in my house. Hold on. What was you saying, Ingrid?
So he's avoiding accountability. He's not trying to take accountability for the way his homo son feels.
Who's avoiding the conversation? His father?
Yeah, his father basically avoiding accountability right now.
Let me hear it again, because the cats were distracting me. Hold on.
Get up.
Hey, I don't know if Miss Sarcasm 5 is still here, because she sent this message a couple of minutes ago. She said, "How can we vet well with y'all liars?" Man, that is so true. Dang,
Okay,
I'm
gonna tell her, you have to look into his history first.
How?
Let's see, how can we? We need to speak to the elders. We need to really get the story of his father and mother. We need to know their background. We need to know their parents' history. If you can't get this from him, you need to go to his parents. If he's not allowing you to do that, he don't want to fuck with you anyway. So, sweetheart, you really, before y'all have kids with these men, y'all really need to dig deep and see who their family is, because DNA don't lie. If his granddaddy's a fag, most likely he's gonna be a fag. I'm just telling y'all this how it works. If his uncle, his grandfather is drunks, keep him away from alcohol.
So you're saying that we're doomed. Hold on, about what you say?
Because y'all like niggas for how they look. This is why y'all doomed. Y'all like how somebody looks instead of how they are, like how they really are. Like, y'all don't see a person for who they are. Y'all only see the external. You know what I mean? Y'all see the representative. Oh, and if he got on tight jeans and he giving you money, making you happy, y'all going. Like, so it's like y'all gotta stop being silly-minded and gullible. And that's why I feel like y'all ruining these children to be gay, because y'all don't stand on no type of moral. It's like, for motherfucker make you laugh and giggle, oh, he can get the draws now. Like, that shit it's silly. Y'all gotta pick better, bro. That's all I'm saying. Cause y'all picking horrible niggas and they're producing horrible children, and y'all surprised. Like, why is my son gay? Well, his father keeps going to jail. Maybe he's gay too. I digress.
I agree. I definitely agree. If I could give young girls advice, it would be to look at his past. I completely agree. All right, but you said his father take accountability. Let me hear what you were saying. Oh.
The same number at any given time. You could have called and said anything. So right now, 5 years later, yeah, it feels different for you to say, I'm proud of you. It's just a whole lot of stuff that you missed that, you know, can't be made up. For you to be my daddy my whole life, and then you go cold turkey.
All I was doing was waking up and trying to figure out how I was going to get through that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a human being, like, you know, I dealt with a lot.
I mean, I feel everything that you're saying, but at the end of the day, like, if my daddy going through something, dang, my daddy messed up right now. How could I help my daddy like I helped my mama, like I was paying for my brother to go through school? I just feel like going through hard times sounds like bullshit. I don't want to dismiss his feelings.
Yeah. I've been through some hard times, but I always make sure I call my kids, though. I mean, I'll never abandon my children, bro. I don't care what I'm going through. Homelessness, brokenness, whatever. I'm going to be there for my kids.
Facts. I speak to my son every day. He's in college right now. I speak to him every day.
Yeah. My older two kids, the mixed kids, their dad and I, we got a 1 weekend on, 1 weekend off. What is it called? Thing going, whatever it's called. Court order. And yeah, that week I'm going to call my kids. I don't care what I'm going through. There's no excuse.
Exactly. See, and that's the difference, though, Teraney. Women nowadays, because my first baby mom, she didn't do that. She used to leave and not communicate with my son for months, 6 months, 7 months, like every year of his life. She would disappear. Months, yes. These bitches are ruthless. You know, she's one of these fake titties girl. So wow. She's ruthless. I think the bitch in Africa right now on the trip.
Months is crazy. I couldn't admit. I couldn't.
See, you 1 in a million, gang. This shit is different now. It's like the women want to be the men. So it's really flipped. It's like the women don't want the responsibility of the children. You get it? But they also don't want the responsibility of taking care of stuff financially. So it's really fucked up. It's weird. It's a weird world we live in.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? Like, where the fuck did this happen? Was it Beyonce, Sasha Fierce?
Hell no.
Yes. Look. I know y'all underestimate Beyonce.
That's your twin. Beyonce is your twin. So
I can't stand that bitch.
You look just like her. How you gonna say? You know,
how do I look like Beyonce?
Gang, that's your twin.
Well, you know what? She's the bad witch, and I'm the good heaven angel. Okay, because the things that she teaches, man, especially that I'm a diva song, bro. She is some. There's a spell that's been placed on women, and I really do believe that it's through the music industry, the television. You know, the real definition of entertain is to detain so something can enter you. So when we're sitting here watching all this TV, this music, it's not innocent. It's really doing something to the way that we think. It really is. But I don't. Well, Bob was saying that women are dating men. I mean, we like gay men. Why? And you think he won't cheat on you with another man?
Yeah, that's insane to me, honestly. Like, for the women who, I heard that singer, she was the first one I heard say it. Doche, she said, if a guy is heterosexual, that's a red flag. I only want men who date men.
Who said that?
It's some bald-headed black singer named Doche.
Oh, Doechii?
Yeah, that goofy-ass bitch. Hey, it's like these bitches are delusional. This is what we're dealing. This is what is going on right now. So if you got somebody, hold on to that motherfucker. Because what you're gonna end up running into is one of these backdoor doodoo chasing niggas who gonna come to you like, hey, I'm bi. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't judge me for one penis every now and then. This is the delusion.
Man, that's crazy. And you can't, and if you got a good woman, you better hold on to her too. Because there's a lot of women that's putting spells on y'all and you don't know it. There's a lot of women that is screwing your homeboy or your daddy and you don't know it. Go get you, man. You know how when you see them pop the balloons, when they say I'm not religion, I'm spiritual, you kind of got to be careful with that.
But I wouldn't deal with those women because spiritual women believe in putting shit on you, hexes and all this dumb shit. They believe in love spells and love bombs and spirit connection, all this dumbass shit that don't really apply in the realm we live in. You know what I mean? Yeah. I say get a broke girl who don't got nothing, don't have a phone.
Hello, everybody. My name is MC Nemesis. What is the top?
Hold on. We
so rude.
Mute
why
up.
Why are you muting me?
Mute up. We're speaking.
Are you
Why are you muting me?
Are you caucus?
Yes. He sleeps
Why
with
are
his
you
sister.
muting me?
He sleeps with his sister, Teraney. Get rid of him. Trust me. That guy sleeps with his sister and his kids.
This motherfucker. Did you see what he put in the back?
No, gang. He's sick. He sleeps with his kids, gang.
Did you see what he put in the private chat?
No, I'm about to look. What did it say? Oh, y'all see it? Yeah, he racist, of course.
Who the fuck is this?
He's just a racist fat white guy who's on food stamps and welfare. He keeps having kids and molesting them. He's sick.
So you've heard of him before?
I've spoken to this idiot. He's a cockeyed, inbred, white caucus beast.
Wow.
Yes, these people are sick. Literally, like it's some sick motherfuckers online. I don't think we understand how sick they are, but they're here. But anyway, like I was saying, Bomb Cherry, this is the reason why society is fucked up, because there's so many older women who not like Big Mama and them. They not standing on business. They not saying that's wrong. Don't do that. They on some shit. Well, we can't judge and all. Get the fuck out of here. Why can't you judge? You judge every time you go down the street. You see a red light, it say stop. You judge that light and you stop. So I don't like that type of ideology. It brings duality and it's not gonna be good for society. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't nobody tooting their horn, but I know who and what I am. I know I'm one of the good women that's left. And I don't even want to put myself as just a woman category, because I truly, truly love everything about the Most High God. I love everything that comes with them, the angels, the Holy Spirit. I just love all the goodness that comes with the Lord. But I know some women, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. And it's just like, we're supposed to be the ones that brings the Holy Spirit. You know, it's supposed to be something so pure about women. But I don't know what happened.
But question, do you think the women who believe in God think it's okay to be with a guy who sleeps with men?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're in a time, these bitches don't believe in God, gang. They're God. That's how they look in their mind. Because they got dudes online worshiping them every day. They think they're God. Like, they don't believe in a higher source, higher power. Like, these bitches are demonic. To be honest, like a girl, I met a girl, right? She was like, I gotta have sex with you first before we go out on a date. This is no cap. This is no cap. She's like, I don't want to deal with somebody unless I know if their sex is good. Now, me, I'm being a man. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm with that. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm with you, baby. But it's like women don't understand. Men have basically tricked them into thinking what's best for them is gonna benefit them, and it really benefits men. Like, all of that dumbass shit only benefits the men.
Wow. Let's watch this that you were talking about.
What's my biggest dating red flag?
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track. I have my answer.
Is it close enough?
You want to guess one more time what would be a red flag for me?
Bad music taste?
Oh, that is a good one.
Because that's one for me.
That is a good one.
Like,
But that's
what
not
do you
what
mean
I
you
put.
don't listen to Michael Jackson?
But okay. Okay. This is a huge red flag for me. All right.
You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
I mean, strike one. You're a man.
Yeah.
And you're heterosexual.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so technically, because my mind was already there, I don't think I deserve to eat a wing.
I think you do, friend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
know what
girls,
it is?
Always go with your gut instinct.
I think you need more sauce.
Okay.
Yo, you know why they say they want a gay man though? Because they really don't want to even have sex with the guy. Literally, they're really not even attracted. It's like the guys they pick are supposed to be like the pretty statues. It's like the minds have flipped. It's like men wanted women to just sit there and be pretty. Now we got women who just want dudes to sit there and look like a bitch.
Wow. I'm telling y'all, I think I live under a rock because y'all are really showing me some shit that's like, what the man.
See, and we got kids. That's why we care about this shit.
Right.
People who don't got children, small children, they don't give a fuck. So they gonna come out here and say, yeah, you can date whoever. You can date a horse if you want to. No, I don't want my child to grow up in a world where that shit is cool. Everybody's like, yeah, it's no problem with it. It is a problem. Like, I don't know.
Let me see this. What the? Let's see. Oh shit! I didn't know it. Share this tab. Tell me if you can't hear it, please. Sometimes you switch the tabs and the volume goes off.
In school for a couple of years. So she had a sleepover a couple of weeks ago with some of her little friends. Now, what I do in my private and personal life, I try to shelter from my children and any other children that come to the school. We had some kids that come over for a sleepover, and they were snooping and found some pictures of me doing my work or doing what I do in my personal life. And I would just like reimbursement from Dr. Daniel for my daughter's half-year tuition, which is $8,795.40. It's my money, and I want it now.
Okay, I understand that, but you got to give me a little bit more. Private life versus personal life, or whatever you were saying at the sleepover. Who found the pictures?
One of the children that came over to the sleepover, a little 11.
They were snooping in your personal possessions?
They were in my bedroom, and they found the pictures in my bedroom.
And what did the pictures show?
The pictures are just lovely pictures of me doing what I do, my work.
I don't know what it is that you do, so you need
to. I'm an entertainer, I'm a comedian, and they were finding some pictures of me in some very scandalously clad outfits, and they took them home to their parents. Their parents called Dr. Daniel and has caused such a ruckus at the school that the children have been.
So he's a man. This is a man.
Yeah, that's Flame. That's the guy that's the guy Flame, Corey Holcomb be talking about.
Oh God. So this is a man.
Grown man with children who also lives at home with a woman, but leaves home and go screws men. So yes, this is the twilight zone that we are currently living in.
Twilight zone.
Wow.
Been harassing my daughter.
Hey Riaz, how are you?
I'm good.
Salute, young OG. What's good?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just chilling. I'm on the way home. Wow, man. Judgment Day is very near, you know. Just that thing.
Yeah, you know that rock is coming. Yeah.
I wish Judgment Day was very near, but I don't think we're I don't even think we're close to the end, guys.
We at the pinnacle with this shit.
I don't think so. I don't think homosexuality is what's going to make us be at the pinnacle. I don't think so.
You crazy.
I think when we actually get these robots out there on the streets, you know, when there's people taking chips and marks in their hands and forehead, we're not there, you guys.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying these are small little signs that lead to it. However, you have a point. I'm not going to deny that, you know. You have a really valid point. I agree with you. But I'm saying it's leading to it, but it's not there exactly.
Let me say this. Ignorant. Pam Mulatto wants to come on the panel, right? And he's always saying some disrespectful ass shit is always a problem. If he goes that route, Ignorant, you got my back?
Yeah, of course I got your back. You're a black woman.
Okay. Pam, don't come over here with that stupid shit, bro. It's an open panel. But I'm
Who is,
sick.
you said Pan Mulatto? Who is that?
You guys have had a conversation before on my panel.
Oh, you mean multi mulatto?
Oh yeah.
Is that his name?
No,
he don't curse. If that's the same guy.
He might not curse, but he always got something crazy to say. But what's up, Pan? What you want to say?
Peace, and I appreciate the accolades you just gave me, but I do want to say this is part of the reason why we must advocate for legislation to ban homosexuality in the U.S. Because if we don't, really, these LGBTQ degenerates, they have already gone too far. They already have created curriculums that they abuse our children with in these public schools, these sexually based curriculums that they are preying on minors with. So, it's best that we, as heterosexuals with dignity and pride, proud parents, we must contact Congress, Senate, the Supreme Court, the president, the vice president, and demand legislation to ban homosexuality, ban the LGBTQ plus agenda, really.
I don't think they're going to ban anything. We're too far down the rabbit hole.
Well, instead of being pessimistic, let's be optimistic and realize that we have the power to do whatever we focus on. So,
Okay,
yeah.
You think we got
Go
the
ahead,
power?
Definitely, we got the power. We outnumber the gays.
Let me show you this. Let me show you
Go
this.
ahead, make your point.
No. I just want to show you this.
As we celebrate Pride and the progress we've made over these past years, there's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you.
Hey, you hear Mulatto? You're working against his rights, right? He has a message for us.
You think we're sinful? You fight against our rights. You say we all lead lives you can't respect. But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit.
I mean, they saying.
And it's not fun. It's not funny at all.
No, what's funny is my cat looked at this shit like, what the fuck?
It's really
but
not.
Look, the reason he is able to say that is because he has not met the backlash of the heterosexuals, because we have turned the other cheek. No homo, of course, but we have literally been non-confrontational, and I'm not advocating for violence at all. Let me just say that for the record.
I do.
Well, that's you. I'm not advocating for violence, but what I am saying, I'm advocating for legislation to outright ban homosexuality, because if not, he just told you he is going to convert your children. That's what he said.
Yes,
he's targeting your children.
He's basically a predator.
Let's keep going, because it's not just him, you guys. It's not just him.
Quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep him from disco, warn about San Francisco. Make him wear pleated pants, we don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair.
At first, I didn't get why you'd be so scared of us turning your children into accepting, caring people, but I see now why you'd have a problem with that.
Just like you worried, they'll change their group of friends. You won't approve of where they go at night to protest.
Let me pause it right quick so I don't, whatever. Y'all hear what they're saying, right? No matter how hard we try to fight for our kids, don't hang out with them, don't wear that, don't listen to this. These monsters still got a way to come in the back door and try to corrupt our kids.
But you realize they're able to say this because we have been passive. And I'll say this very quickly. When I went to go visit my family in the Philippines, I also visited Malaysia and Indonesia. In Malaysia and Indonesia, homosexuality is literally illegal.
Right.
If you get caught practicing homosexuality, they will literally whip you. Mm-hmm. It's an actual punishment. They will whip your back. So that's my point. We need to implement some of these laws in the U.S. If you get found, and I'm advocating for this legislation as a lobbyist, if you get found guilty of homosexuality, particularly male homosexuality, you need to get your back whipped legally, of course. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just talking about corporal punishment. You need to get your back whipped with bamboo as a deterrent from engaging in this crime against nature.
Yeah, I see. This is the problem I have with this. The guys who stand against the men on men, they're okay with women on women. See, perversion is perversion. A girl bumping.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. Hold on, but did you hear what I said, brother?
I didn't cut you off.
But did you hear what I said, though, brother?
I heard everything you said. Let me
All
finish,
right.
please.
So when did I say I wasn't against women versus? Well, I'm asking the question. When did I say I wasn't against women versus women?
Ask your question, please.
Yeah, let me finish. Let me hear what he said.
Try to be
respectful. Let's say what he said.
Please, thank you. Like I was saying, the reason that this has got so far is because men have manipulated the system, right? They manipulated to say it's okay for women to kiss women. That's hot. So now those same men who manipulated that system, they're also manipulating it to say, well, it's okay for me to take a dunk in a man's bottom every once in a while. So this is what we're not really grasping. The same system that you're trying to go to change those laws, they want those laws. They participate in those things. What we need to do is what we need to do is specifically get in touch with these people like this guy right here who think it's okay to indoctrinate our children. I digress.
Yes, and to the brother, just for the record, did you ever hear me say that I wasn't against female homosexuality? Just for the record.
I never said you though. That's what you.
All right. Well, I asked you a direct question though. I didn't say you said me.
Oh, hold on.
I didn't say you said me.
You're trying to find somebody to attack you, and I ain't talking about you.
No, brother, but did I say you said me?
Yes.
That's what you just
No,
said.
I never said that. I'm asking for clarity because I never said that you accused me of anything. I'm asking for the record.
If he asked her, you
exactly.
Right.
Did you hear me? Well, let me have a dialogue as a gentleman with the other brother. Did you hear me say that I was not against female homosexuality? Yes or no?
Oh, wait, you asking me? I
No,
didn't hear
not
you.
you. No, not you. The other brother. the one that's on mute right now. And this is part of the problem.
No, ignorant. Hold on, ignorant. Hold on, not ignorant. Sorry, mulatto. Hold on, bro. We're not doing that right now. We seeing some shit.
Oh no, yeah, just he can run. He can run away.
No,
but back to the topic.
He's just not entering.
Yeah, he can run. He can run.
But
back to the.
It doesn't have
go ahead,
anything
brother.
to do with the conversation. Like you're trying to
go ahead, mute up then, brother. Back to the convo.
No, hold on.
All right, go ahead, make your point.
I waited for you to finish, right? And then I made my point. I said that my issue is with the men who think it's okay for women to do this. This is why the door is open for these guys.
Exactly, and I agree with that part. Did you hear my response?
So why are you asking me about you?
Yeah, why
because you said. Let me answer that, Teraney. Let me answer that because literally he made that comment after I spoke. So just for clarity of the audience, for the listeners, you did not ever hear me say that I was not against female homosexuality, correct? Go ahead, run from that.
No, you gotta restate the question because I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead, run from that. You can mute up. You're not going to answer it. Just mute up, brother.
I don't think you understand what you're asking me.
No, do you comprehend what I'm asking you? I'm speaking English, brother.
Hold on. Listen, what I'm telling you is you don't understand what you're asking me.
No, I'm asking, do you comprehend what I asked you? Because if you comprehended it, you could have just said yes or no.
Play the video, Teraney.
Yeah, go ahead, run from that. And just for the record,
light-skinned niggas always want to argue, man.
We'll go and make your point.
We building.
Light-skinned niggas fuck your bitch too. Checkmate.
Okay. Now you use the F words.
But back to the topic.
I don't care about.
Oh, go ahead, make your point.
I don't care about somebody effing my B. You can have her, brother.
I've already had it and gave it back to you. But back to the topic. Back to the topic.
Okay, you
right. Now
the
reason that these
you in
degenerates.
Puerto Rico, you paying $30.
Yes, are you jealous? Are you jealous, brother?
Paying $30 a month for.
Oh, now resort to lies. I get it. All right.
No, hold on.
But back to the topic, though.
Puerto Rico.
You're obsessed with me now, brother. Can we get back to the topic?
For a wife.
Come on, Blackie.
What part of
You're
the
being
game?
obsessed. You're
See, this is
obsessed with
what
the
I'm
light
saying. We
skin.
can't let white people in. This is a white man
All right, Blackie. But back to
who's
the
coming.
topic, though.
He's coming here
All
to
right, go ahead.
dissolve the conversation. We literally building about some real shit.
Yeah,
Why
let's
we
get back to
gotta
the
come
topic.
here with these sassy
Because you're
ass,
focused on me right now, brother. You're distracted
mutts
by your jealousy.
who don't know how to
You're distracted by
control
your jealousy,
themselves?
brother.
Okay, wait, time is set up for me to
Yeah, he's
speak. So,
distracted by his jealousy. But back to the topic. The reason that these
bro,
degenerates are able to operate in society, because you got passive men like this dark-skinned nigga on the panel that won't address the degenerates in his own community. That's why they feel comfortable saying that they'll target your children. Respectfully.
okay, wait. Sorry, I was just about to say something. So I was gonna say that I kind of feel you on what you're saying though, ignorant in a way though, because if it's happening over there, it's gonna happen here, and it isn't happening
Exactly. This is
where
not
I'm.
ignorant talking, but yes, exactly.
No, but no, I'm talking about both, what you're both saying though in general. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm saying, no, I'm in the UK and basically it's technically happening here too in a way. It's not kind of the same way, but same time, it's basically to me, it's the same struggle, different system, but at the same time, it's still kind of similar. So it is happening over here. I ain't gonna deny that. I'm really against
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. But what have you done to address this?
I'm very open about that though, basically. So me and my family, we basically stay away from them and we literally talk about it with
Yes.
me and my family. Me and my family, we literally talk about it though together and this is how to
I
deal with
respect
it
that.
and everything and everything, bro.
But have
Like,
you advocated to change the laws to make it illegal?
Okay,
Because
Pete,
that's a
finish the
huge
video.
issue that we need
I
to
got the
address.
video. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me finish the video. Hold on.
Oh yes, you're
okay.
gonna play the gays more. Okay.
I'm going to reveal
They're
what
spreading
they
more than
have played.
propaganda. Ignore
No,
it, play it.
I don't want to argue. I'm sick. I don't feel good. That's the only reason I'm home today. Because I don't feel good. So I don't want to give no energy.
I hope you feel better, sis.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Send me some money. I'll feel so much better.
I'll
Start
pass.
finding things online that you've kept far from their sight, like information. Guess what? You'll still be alright. We'll convert your children. Yes, we will. Reaching one and all. There's
Not this part. Hold on. These niggas just singing like. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at all these men.
Will care about fairness and justice for others. Your children will work to convert all their sisters and brothers. Then soon they're almost certain.
Oh, but it's black women, right? Right? We're doing so much damage, right? But you see 1, 2, and this isn't even the whole screen. Look, there's people still down here. We see 2 black men in this motherfucker. Probably 95% of the Caucasus and other races. Come on, man. The problem isn't the women. We have our issues, don't get me wrong. But it's not the women saying that we're going to convert the children. It's not us. I'm going to show y'all how many men is on this goddamn panel.
Your kids will start converting.
Another.
The gay agenda is coming home. The gay agenda is here. But you don't have to worry. Because there's nothing wrong with standing by our side. Get on board and get early. Because the world always needs a bit more pride. No, you don't have to worry. Because there's nothing wrong with.
I don't even fuck what they talk about. Look at all of these men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's men.
8, 9.
It's men.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 9 is what? 81?
Yeah.
And this will continue as long as it's legal. This is why we must advocate for legislation to ban this, really. Or we'll just keep complaining, really. So we gotta take action.
If we ban homosexuality, how is that going to stop homosexuality?
Let me answer that. It will minimize the LGBTQ plus attack that is being waged upon our children publicly in plain sight. Don't you get it?
Cap.
Yeah,
Well,
Cap.
brother,
Because
I
these
can give you an example. Well, I can tell your panties are in a bunch, but just hear me out, brother. Let me give you an example of countries where homosexuality is illegal, where they don't have LGBT plus agendas in their public schools. When you go
yeah,
to
we're not gonna
Nigeria,
talk about these foreign countries, okay? We're
brother, we're
talking
talking
about
about countries where it's illegal, brother.
we're talking
Do
about
you?
America. We
Well, one mic at a
understand.
time. Well, one mic at a time. I think you have a comprehension issue. I'm speaking about banning a particular practice
See, you
so that
keep
our
throwing
children.
out
I
shots,
make your
right?
point.
And I'm not gonna engage with a
So let's
monkey.
talk one. Well, let's have one mic at a time. You go first. I'll go second. Darky.
No, y'all want it, mulatto. What we chilling up for, ignorant?
Let's have a dialogue.
You
Now,
coming? You're bringing discrepancy. I told you I
no,
was
I'm
here.
trying to talk about the issue, and he's sassy for no reason. But
But you're
back to the
name
issue.
calling. What's
If
up
we
with the
ban,
name calling?
all right, Teraney, out of respect for you, I'll fall back. But back to the topic. If you look at Nigeria, they don't have LGBTQ plus curriculums in their public schools. They don't have drag queen Bible studies in their country. If you look at shit, I can name any country in Africa, virtually any country in the Middle East, Indonesia, Malaysia. They are not seeing their children targeted at the same degree that our children are being targeted by these degenerates. So banning LGBTQ plus homosexuality, etc., is a step in the right direction. Really.
Yeah, I mean, but what we gonna do about it? I
Can I
mean,
say? Can I?
oh yeah.
I just want to say the reason that's a mute point is because America is the leaders of the world, right? Those same Indonesian, Nigerian people who have the laws to not to ban this shit. They're clicking on TikTok and they're coming to YouTube and they're watching Americans be fruitcakes. So no
I
matter
agree with that
where,
part. You're right.
I didn't cut your yo. This
No,
yo,
brother, don't be
I was
sassy. I'm
like,
agreeing with you, brother.
if I was
Go ahead.
somewhere.
Yeah, let's calm the energy. I'm not attacking you, so go ahead, make your point.
Can you just be quiet? It's
Brother,
not
stop
hard.
being sassy. I'd agree with
Can
you.
you be quiet, please?
All right, brother,
You
go
can
ahead. Get your
agree
sass on.
after.
Go ahead, vent, brother.
You call him your brother, then you follow up with calling him sassy. Which
Because you
one?
can tell he's being sassy. I'm not in my feelings. Why is he in his?
Ignorant has not been sassy.
Do you know what sassy?
Yeah,
Dudes
brother,
who say
you
that
sassy.
don't even know what sassy
All right, back to the point, though, brother. Please, go ahead.
Ignorant, whatever you want me to do, just let me know.
My point was
Yeah,
that
because he's getting kicked, so he needs your help.
was referring to is other countries. I'm talking about America, bro, and America is affecting these other countries. So it doesn't like the legislation. It won't work over here because the people who participate, all those people on these pictures, guarantee you they got government jobs, legislation, senators. Some of these people probably senators, all of that. So it's like we're fighting, we're behind the ball right now. That's
Brother, what you said is what a defeated person would say, brother. You can win if you
Let
fight.
me finish.
Just continue to fight.
Let me finish. What I'm saying is we're behind the ball. The only way to get away from this shit is to put their shit down. All of this gay stuff, that's white people shit. We need to let them have their shit, y'all. That's what I'm telling my people. Let them have their shit. These mulattoes, like some of these mulatto people, we ain't doing that. We ain't, anybody that ain't black, don't deal with them. Black men.
And how do you enforce us putting their shit down, though? Let's get to that part. Because I spoke about legislation, something tangible. So I would like to hear your suggestion, brother. Go ahead. See, that's checkmate, brother. Yeah, I'm asking, how do you enforce blacks putting down the white culture?
Can I ask you a question? Why do you
brother.
not listen? What is wrong with
I'm listening. I'm having a dialogue with you, brother. How do we enforce?
Listen.
Did you hear the question, brother? Let's eat at the table together. The question was, how do we enforce the blacks putting down the white culture without legislation? I'm asking.
That's easy. We don't participate in any of their systems, right? And what we don't get is the way that they're corrupting our children is through these systems, these television.
I agree. I said enforcement, though, brother. How do we enforce it?
I'm telling you, you gotta listen.
Let's get to that part. Let's get to the enforcement part, brother.
Shut up.
All right, but stop twerking, though, and get to it.
Shut up and listen.
All right, go ahead. Keep booty clapping.
I'm trying to tell you, Redbone, relax.
Yes.
Like I was
Your
saying,
baby mother like red bones.
like. Okay, that's fine. Let me know when you're
So
done.
this
You
is what
done?
I know about mixed people. They really don't fuck with black people. And I'm
For
gonna just be
real.
honest with you because a lot of y'all use your other color to say that you white on your application. But then when you
Facts.
start talking to black people, you really show how you don't fuck with us. We was having a good ass conversation, a good time, and Milano, you came up here tripping, my guy. What you want to say, Ignorant?
Yeah, and I hate that they want to put the brother. They like to say brother. Nigga, you ain't my brother.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck? You think that's gonna smooth out your ignorant and disrespect shit? No, goofy ass nigga. Like,
No,
you a
facts.
goofball. Like, you in Puerto Rico. You're not in America, brother. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Like, what are you talking? Like, bro, honestly, I believe he one of them niggas that's hitting niggas too. Just to be honest. Because it's like, that's what we was talking about. He wanted to derail the conversation away from that because he probably one of them niggas.
Being disrespectful. First thing he did was find the black man because he said, he said, Teraney, respectfully, I want to reply to the gentleman. And then Riyadh started talking. He said, no, I want to talk to the other guy. So you started attacking the black man. Come on, mulatto. Okay? You're going to have to choose your caucus side or your black side, and you chose your caucus. And I just kicked off the other caucus that came up here. So, chill, my guy.
It's a lot of Caucasian rage this morning going on with these caucus beasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong? It's like when they hear a black man voice, it's like the white bitch inside them gotta pop up. That's all it is. A white funky bitch that you finger in your ass gotta pop up when you hear a real brother.
When you hear a real black man, for real, for real.
I
didn't try to save him from cooking because we ain't cooking nothing. Ain't nobody in the kitchen. We on the show. Ain't nobody in
nigga. Talking about cooking. Nigga, you need to cook your ass a goddamn out of Puerto Rico, stupid silly son bitch.
Why did you get so offensive? You said something. He made a reply. Look, as an adult, I have to realize just because that person replied to something and I don't agree with it doesn't mean they were talking about me.
Exactly.
You make that shit personal.
Exactly.
I'm glad I didn't use it today.
It's like he can't be around dark-skinned people. He hate his daddy because his daddy was dark-skinned and he was crunching his mama. So now he want to come up here and say, oh yeah, your girl like it and all this. No, brother. My girl likes dark-skinned men. You're not in that league. I'm sorry. You're not one of us. Take your ass back to Canada with Drake and y'all go over there and do whatever y'all do. But listen, we talking about what's going on. We trying to protect our black kids, man.
Right.
We already know you ain't in that league. You don't care. You ain't a part of that. So we already know.
And the legislation and law, that ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna do nothing.
He want us to go to the cracker system to get help from the crackers from their system.
From their system.
Make it make sense. How do y'all think this shit works like that? I don't get. It's like everything with these coon niggas. They think you gotta go to the cracker to get help from crackers.
They think slavery never happened because our backs wasn't whipped.
They think it never happened because they can't find a boat. It's no way 2 million niggas came over here, y'all.
Man,
these niggas is stupid as fuck.
Y'all lost, man. Y'all lost.
It's like to have all this information. How are y'all still stupid?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know. But slavery did happen and it's still going on. It's just, only thing different is that we don't have plantation. It's the whole goddamn world now.
Yeah, and they paying y'all. They giving y'all something. They giving y'all some money so you can give it back to them. Because most of y'all living check to check. That's what y'all said. So that means when you get that money from that white man, you got to give it to that white man. So y'all don't understand the game they playing on y'all. That's the thing. Y'all got to understand this is a whole system. It only works if you in it. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. I don't know if you watch that fatty show and shit, but there's this female on there. She's mixed, bro, but she don't fuck with black women. A lot of mixed people don't fuck with black people, bro. They don't fuck with us. They actually, and I think it's because their parents, their family members talk down on them. Oh, look at you acting like that black side, or yada yada yada, something.
I believe it's a hatred, really. It's because they never felt cool enough, or they never felt like they was a part of us. You know what I mean? Like, black people, we get shit for just being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We get shit for just being ourselves. They don't get that because, nigga, you don't know who you are. So this week you a white boy, next week you want to be Black Panther. Like, y'all confused, brother. We not on this side.
No, real talk, in high school, what was it, the 11th, 12th grade? I don't remember. But this mixed kid, a mulatto, walked up to me and said, you know I'm better than you because I'm mixed with white? And when he said that to me, I looked behind him and he had like 3 white friends standing there laughing. Nigga, you're fucking black. When you're on your application, you're fucking black. When these cops look at you, you're black. So don't let nobody make you feel bad about who and what the fuck you are. Like I tell my children, you're not black, you're not Guatemalan, you're both. You're both. But understand, as a lighter skin, you can't just, especially my daughter, you can't just be walking over here to black people and be like, what's up, nigga? You can't do all that. You can't talk shit. There's certain things that you niggas can't do. You talk about y'all rather just cry on the crackers YouTube. No, we're having conversation, and that's what y'all really don't like. Y'all don't like the fact that we're bringing it to the light.
Exactly.
He talking about me, no black. Okay, then don't bring your white ass up here on the black panels, mulatto.
We don't want you to be. It's like I don't go to white spaces. I swear to God, I don't go to cracker towns. I got one cracker on my YouTube, and that's Flow State. That's the only white boy I fuck with, Flow State. Other than that, it's Quelas. So for you to push that you ain't black, we don't care, brother. Brother, please believe. We ain't missing nothing if you ain't black. Trust me, brother. We not, the numbers not declining because you ain't black. The food is still good, even though you ain't black. We still got style, swag, money. We still living. It's crazy. You had to go to Puerto Rico to live your best life when it's black people, dark skinned, living their best life in America. That's real interesting, brother. That's real funny.
Right.
But anyway, listen, brother, we don't care who you are. Checkmate yourself. Go play checkmate with a goddamn squirrel, brother. We don't care. Like, you think, like, you want to come to niggas and, like, argue like a bitch. Homie, I got real bitches in real life, and they don't argue like you. They don't do all that women, all that feminine ass shit. Oh, let me say something real quick. Let me get your bitch ass out of here.
Nah, for real. For real. Much love to Teraney for boosting the mulatto population, real talk. My children aren't mulatto, they're mixed. I don't know what the fuck you talk about freaking mulatto. But at least you don't see me on other people's panel talking crazy, bro. I didn't boost shit. I just had kids by Hispanic.
I like Guatemala. That's good. That's
exactly. Great. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Come on, man. No, we're not talking about Caucasus or European. We're talking about from Latin America, where a lot of us are anyways. And he knows that. Did you say you Puerto Rican? Anyways, bro. Anyways.
Yeah, he in Puerto Rico.
Right. And he see us over there. And hey, that's that self-hate.
Yeah, he hate the black side, you know?
Yep. Because they call him darky.
Yeah, like that's a diss because I can condense sun better than you. Okay, whatever.
Yep.
Like, you don't even understand what you're saying, stupid.
Exactly.
That's not a diss, dumbass. It's a diss to look like you.
We don't know what he looked like.
Oh yeah, he ain't never cam up.
He never cams up. So for a confident man to come up here and argue with black men, you never cam up. You never show what you actually look like.
And brother, I cam up all the time, brother. And I'm in America, camming up. living my best life. So you in Puerto Rico, you 100,000 miles away and you scared. Come on, man. That's a checkmate.
That's the checkmate.
For real, man. These people pushing that shit in these schools, that shit's a dub. Like, don't send our kids to these cracker schools. It's like we gotta really fast, like fasting, like not eat. We gotta fast from all of they shit. Like we really do. They food, they education, everything.
Nah, for real. Yep. All right, well, I'm finna go enjoy the rest of my day. Sick. And I'll catch up with y'all later, all right?
All right, love you, gang. Hope you feel better. You heard? Get some honey and some green tea.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna do that for sure.
All right, water.
All right, you guys. I'll see y'all later. Everybody have a good one. Stop being ignorant and just